and I know that I played a pivotal role, and I will continue to play a role, and I will do so, and I will enjoy it. That's it. And so that, and also, by the way, more importantly than anything else, I will be fair. And I will do the one thing that nobody else does, which is be fair. Nobody else is usually fair. I am. I call out controversies when they make sense, and I don't call them out when they don't make sense. That's why I'm the most humble, the most modest, I have the most integrity, and I'm the most fair streamer. That's the reason. Now, I could have a bad point of reference because maybe I didn't play Skyrim, and so I didn't think Avowed was as bad as it was. But that is a discrepancy that is brought by ignorance that is accidental and not deliberate. These people have deliberate ignorance, and that's the difference. Yeah, the most streamer. Yes, I'm the most streamer, exactly. And people want to be like Twitch streamers and think if they... Man. They want to be like Twitch streamers. No, there's nobody talking about me. It's not even about me. It's just a bunch of random ass shit. Let me see. If I scroll down, I look at the rest. I'm actually loving the game. Yeah, that's fine. And you're deliberately not playing Skyrim, though? Well, I didn't like it. Yep, I didn't like it. But anyway, this is what I think is going to happen. And I think that it's just going to get worse for these people. And the game studios, here's the thing, is that the game studios can either come to the table or they can be kicked off the table. That's it. There's no other option. That's all there is to it. And if they're mad and they want to make a game like this, that's fine. And if they make enough money, great. If they don't, well, I guess you're going to go out of business. That's bad for business. Exactly. And, yeah, it's a big L on Skyrim. I just haven't played the game, right? I mean, one day I'll play the game. But, like, that's all I'm really trying to get at. Or they can wait at the table. Yeah, exactly. I'll play Eastern games the rest of my life and be happy. Yeah, sure. And I bought Pirate Yakuza after watching you play. Money well spent, thanks. Yeah, for sure. It seems like a really fun game. But anyway, how far did you get into it? I got halfway through the wagon ride. I quit the game. It was boring. It took so long. But yeah, other than that, Pirate Software has 30-minute videos about all of his recent drama. And or are you avoiding it because he's your friend? I don't like the predication there. Your permaban. I don't like the way that you're talking about that. Like, why would I avoid that? Yeah, I don't like that. It's a weird comment. Just, nope, not today. And anyway, so good call the band. Basically, shit question. Yeah, it's weird. Like anybody that thinks that I'm like anybody that's trying to like read my behavior, because this is what's happened, right? Is that for the longest time, everybody hated me for reacting. Everybody was like, all he does is react. I fucking hate reacts. I hate react streamers. I hate the fact that he's doing this. It's so stupid. I don't like it. That was 3 years ago. Now, people are mad when I don't react. Now, there's like, everybody wants me to react to the right thing. They're like, please watch this, watch that. So things have totally turned around because it's been good. Yeah, the tables have totally turned. And so now, instead of people getting mad about it, now they're getting mad that I'm not doing it. I can't win. I'm driving the narrative. I am. In some cases, I'm not driving the narrative. I am just simply the person at the front of the bus. But people wouldn't have been on my bus if they didn't like the color of the bus. The color seems pretty good and people like getting in. Maybe if you want more people in your bus, change it to a more agreeable color. That's what I would say. Yeah, you are the narrative sometimes too. I do. And your reactions are different? Yeah, of course. But anyway, I just find it to be very funny how originally I was hated for reacting and now I'm hated for not reacting. I think it's amazing. It really is. Let's see here. And if I can find the rest of these. But yeah, Ubisoft did have a very bad time. They had a very, very, very bad time with Assassin's Creed. Tons of these games are, let me see if I can find. Apparently they made a tweet about this. I don't know if that's actually true or not. Man, how about that? Guatro X Assassin's Creed? I would have never guessed that. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's wow. Look at that. Well, why didn't they use Yasuke? And anyway, let's look at a few more of these, and we'll take a look at. Bro, Japan? They gotta do something about this. Look at this. This is in Japan. I don't know if it is or not. There's been a lot of people going to Japan and just starting up trouble and creating drama and shit like that. Yeah, read the road. Yeah, how they allow it? Because they just try to be polite and reasonable. That's the reason why. I saw this yesterday. Look at this. These are the USAID workers. Give me a minute. Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Man, I fucking knew it. Yep. Oh my God. Man. Getting the fuck out. Wasting our money? Yep, absolutely. Thank fucking God. And there you go. And who's the bigger clown? The one leaving? The ones leaving or the ones with signs? It's crazy how you have those people with signs. They don't even know. They don't even know what you were doing. Like, you don't even know what they were doing at all. Democracy. Oh my God. Jeez. Jesus. They don't have jobs? That's not, yeah, now they're doing DoorDash. That's true. Let me see if I can find this. There's this video I can find quick. Where the fuck did the video come from for this? Is this it?
Stanley, it's good to see you again.
Yeah. So basically, this kid is now suing for discrimination because he got rejected with a 1590 SAT and a 3.98 GPA. So I feel like, I wonder what's really going on here. And not even a 4. I think this is what needs to happen a lot more. Because I do think that discrimination and stuff like this is happening. I think 100% that's what it is. Pay him and move on. Yeah, how good is this in the EU? It's pretty good. And yeah, he's doing way better than me. Oh, I had a 2.4 in high school, but that's because I intentionally got 70s. If I tried, I probably would have had a 2.3. But yeah, I did see this, and this is finally, this is what's going to happen. And you're going to have people like this finally being held accountable. At least I certainly hope so, right? And I'll always remember them saying Asians are white adjacent. Well, that's how they justify, you know, discrimination, right? Well, you're kind of like white people, so it's okay for us to do bad stuff to you. And apparently this girl Amanda watches my stream. I would have never guessed that I had female viewers, but it seems like I do. And you got somebody like this that's going and, you know, the one only, yeah. What Elon Musk's war on federal workers owes to Gamergate? Doge owes everything to Gamergate. From its aesthetics to its tactics to its manpower, which draws largely on the same young men, now 10 years older, who were radicalized to far right via social media. Gamergate, let's read some of this, like this article, bro, like, oh my god. Fascists have always been clowns, but it's 21st century innovation that they're so proud of their juvenile behavior. However, unfortunately, many in online journalism saw this coming a decade ago with the emergence of the dumbest social movement in American and probably world history, Gamergate. For those blissfully unaware, Gamergate was the first crowdsourced harassment campaign of the social media era. On its surface, it was a bunch of young gamers having a year-long tantrum because they didn't want women getting girl cooties on their video games. But for those of us who watched it closely this time, it was a troubling portend which turned out to be a full-blown fascist movement. That is the new word that everybody loves to use, is fascist. They love using that word nowadays. Can you briefly explain Gamergate? Yeah, there's this girl fucking a bunch of different dudes getting positive feedback for her game. People said this is fucked up. And then they started looking deeper into it, and they saw that there were a number of relationships that gaming journalists had with game companies that were non-ethical, and then people got mad about it. And some of them were about women who were abusing their sexual status in order to gain favors with it. And so this was then turned as being men hating women. And it's not really men hating women, it's men hating women whoring themselves out for positive feedback and then having it not be disclosed. That's really what happened. And, you know, it's sad to see, but unfortunately, you know, you have people like this that are revising things. And fascism is the new word. Yes, it is. It is the new words. And I'm in disbelief that people can call gamers fascist. The other illiteracy. Well, of course it's illiterate. It's an article written on like one of these like news sites, right? But man, this is fucking funny. And you know what? You want to know the funniest thing about it? The point that you shouldn't have touched our fucking video games. I love how this entire article is hinged on a tweet made by a person with a profile picture of a cat that has 88 likes. Like, this is like, for my main evidence, I present to you. Wait, and is that it? That's it. That's the only argument. That's it. That's the only reason that we have this opinion. Must Project isn't like Gamergate, but straightforwardly is Gamergate. Comprised of many of the same people. Well, maybe it will be. And anyway, so what I find to be really funny about this is that I think that she's kind of right. I do. I think that she's right. And what ends up happening is that me is a good thing. Yeah, and you can read this here. This is no exaggeration. The whole campaign started first as a targeted harassment campaign of a female non-binary video game developer whose bitter ex-boyfriend riled up a mod against her, telling them that she had sex with lots of men. It soon spread to target other outspoken feminists, especially those who criticize video games, but the underpinning sexual jealousy was always present. It wasn't that she was having sex with other men. It was that the men were giving her favors because of the fact that they were having sex. And maybe not even because of, but that they weren't disclosing it. And then when it came out that they were, then they started complaining about it. So this is usually what people like this do, is they like making up bullshit and just lying. That's really what happens. They're lying. And if you go back and you look at what happened, you'll see that what I said is in fact what happened. And yeah, that and I would challenge anybody to go back and do that. Now, these people don't like having an investigation into the past. They don't like having people looking at the truth because it's going to prove them wrong. All you need to do is further educate yourself on the topic, and you'll see that my point of view is accurate. And again, I think that that can stand on its own. And so anyway, I'm curious if she uses the word slut-shaming in this article. Well, I don't hate sluts. I think they're great. But the only problem is that if you're with one, you need to disclose it before you go and you talk about it positively. That's all. That's it. I mean, I feel like this is I'm a reasonable guy. I'm a real reasonable guy. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? W sluts. Yeah, exactly. Come on. How's that a bad thing? And also, if a girl wants to sleep around with a bunch of dudes, that's her option. She can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great. But the problem is that you can't do that and then get favors from it and not say it. And so anyway, that's what I think. Yeah, what a freedom. Yeah, L, not an incel take. Yeah, sorry, guys. But anyway, I do think that the fact is, though, I think this is true. I think that Gamergate was one of the first things that radicalized and mobilized a lot of young guys to be counter social justice and counter left-wing and leftist policies. It's because people like this went into video games and they were completely dishonest and, like, massively, like, oppressive. Like, not oppressive as in, like, slavery, but, like, oppressive as in, like, you can't disagree with us, you can't have any other opinion other than our opinion. And that did radicalize a lot of people. It was a red pill moment for a lot of people. It absolutely was.
Goddess bless you.
Yeah, obnoxious and control freaky. It was a full-on infiltration. Yeah. And we're doing our best to get rid of them. We are. Gamergate on Wikipedia. Gamergate parentheses harassment campaign. Yeah, was a loosely organized misogynistic online campaign motivated by right-wing backlash against feminism, diversity, and progressivism in video game culture. And so, yes, big surprise. This is why I don't really... This is not an accurate retelling of what happened. And it's a completely one-sided retelling of what happened. And I can almost guarantee that you probably can't edit this. And editing it in a way that's more nonpartisan would not be allowed. And that's the problem. Same with Yasuke. Yeah, this is why, I mean, like, I don't really, like, Wikipedia, I support the idea of Wikipedia, but I don't support Wikipedia. I don't, because they let things like this go through. And it's just a lie. And so if you're using your encyclopedia, and your encyclopedia is a platform for lies, that obviously, I mean, Wikipedia very clearly, with a big topic like that, Wikipedia very clearly has made their viewpoint on this known at some point, right? It's not like this happened completely independently of the company. The company allowed this to happen. And so if the company's allowing this to happen, why the fuck would I support them? Yeah, really, it's that simple. But anyway, talk and see what they're saying. If everyone proposes changes, well, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, Doge, I think, definitely did mobilize a lot of people. Like Gamergate mobilized a lot of people, and I think a lot of those same people are supporting Doge. They are. I think the funny thing is that she's right, even though she's retarded. I just thought it was funny, because I was saying the same thing yesterday and the day before, and people said I was crazy, but I think it's true. It's like how you said the tool no longer functions for a tool. Yeah, exactly. And Grok is the new Wikipedia. Well, Grok usually uses Wikipedia, so it's kind of a problem. I saw this, dude. If Dave Bautista ends up being fucking Marcus from Gears of War, that would be fucking badass. That would be insanely fucking badass. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I really hope it would be. Not anymore. You got skinny. Well, that's okay. I mean, a lot of these guys wear a bunch of armor and shit, so it would be okay. And, you know, you can also work out in order to get, like, because my understanding is, like, the reason why he did it is, like, some form of issue with, like a mental thing, right? And so that's a little bit of a difference. He's a good pick. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be really cool, though. This is actually, like, I'm gonna be real, like, this is really impressive for Fortnite. This is super cool. Look at this.
Farewell.
This is awesome. Is that Mysterio? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Yeah, like, I really, like, I feel like something like this, it's like whenever you think that, like, every idea has already been done and every idea has ever been used, then you have something like this happen, and it's just so fucking cool. I love it, man. They have money? Yeah, that's such a cool, glider. And it seems like also Steam is almost reaching 39 million people. 39 million people that are online watching Steam. And just to put that into perspective for how big Steam really is. If you look at Twitch Tracker and you see the amount of people that are watching Twitch, the average is 2 million. And like the peak viewership for Twitch, let me see if I can find what like the average viewership is at a time. It's about 3 million, somewhere around there. And Steam, this is obviously a peak, it goes down. So like the average is probably somewhere around 30 to 35 million people. Steam is fucking massive. And that's how big it is compared to Twitch.
Grant us strength.
It is gigantic.
Hail to the light.
But I love to see this, man. This is awesome.
Grant us strength.
And they're totally popping off.
Hail
PC gaming is
to
taking
the
off.
light.
Well, it's becoming more accessible, right? That's one of the big reasons why it's taking off and it's getting more popular. Let me see if I can find the rest of these and see if there's anything else I was going to look into. Yeah. More PC players than console players? Well, I don't know if that's true or not. I think in some cases it is, but in some it's not. But my understanding is that PC gaming is not as popular. But I could be wrong about that. Yeah, okay, I did go through these. I thought I did. I just wanted to go double check. And, man, let me see here. Was that a valid thing? I was just looking at it. Console is way more popular? Yeah, I just don't know. And it's hard to say, because a lot of things... Oh, no. Snow White has completely destroyed Disney forever. This is... It's actually crazy how bad this is. Oh, God. Oh, God. I might watch this. This is so funny to me. Let me see if I can find these. The Disney effect? Yeah, I guess so, right? Okay. Let's look at it.
I have no problem with the employees here saying, what did you do last week? And if you can't come up with 5 things that you did, you know, maybe you shouldn't be employed here. So, again, this is an easy task. It happens in the private sector all the time.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy throwing his support behind Doge's latest push.
That's good.
For greater government accountability. Elon Musk now requiring federal workers...
Why is he dressed like this? This is so unnecessary. You do not need to do this. What is this?
Requiring federal workers to list 5 accomplishments from the past week. And if they do not respond to his email, they face losing their job. The deadline set for midnight tonight. Fox team coverage begins now.
I think that the reason why they're doing that, by the way, is so they can have grounds for dismissal by not following an official order. And it's actually not even about a actual temperature check. It's just so they can have one reason to remove people from their job without having to pay them any sort of severance or anything like that. That's the real reason.
With Kim Strassel on deck, but first, FBN's Hillary Vaughn live on Capitol Hill. What can you tell us?
Multiple reasons,
about
but
this
that's
latest
one of
attempt
them.
by Doge to reduce waste?
Hi, John. Well, it's triggering a lot of people, and it's hitting a nerve. While most Americans would love for an opportunity to brag to their boss about all the things that they got done last week, some people working for the government, paid for by taxpayers, working for taxpayers, think that they are too good for that. Democratic Senator Tina Smith attacking Musk over this, using her favorite D word, and it's not Democrat. Smith saying, quote, "This is the ultimate D-boss move from Musk, except he isn't even the boss. He's just a D." Musk said,
Ho's mad. Like, that's my opinion on this. Yeah, it's like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, she wants to get mad about this? Who cares?
he's already received a large number of responses and says those people should be considered for a promotion. Other Democrats say a CEO would never ask their workers to do this.
Imagine that
he did though, like, because he was a CEO of Twitter and he did that. So like that's not true because he.
This email tomorrow from your boss's 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 boss, who knows nothing about what you do. This would be like Tim Cook sending that email to every single Apple Store employee. If Tim Cook did that, we would say Tim is past his due date and doesn't know how to run a company anymore.
Well, it wouldn't make sense because half of them couldn't read it because they're in other countries that are manufacturing the products. So they wouldn't be able to explain it because they don't have access to computers in a lot of cases, and they live in warehouses where, you know, the conditions are very bad, and so it would make sense, right, that Tim Apple would not do that. I mean, I think that's kind of a bad example.
But Musk says this is not that complicated. It's a pulse check saying, quote, the reason this matters is that it's
so they can have a point of reference to fire them without any sort of severance or any sort of accountability. That's the reason why.
significant number of people who are supposed to be working for the government are doing so little work that they are not checking their email at all. In some cases, we believe non-existent people or the identities of dead people are being used to collect paychecks. In other words, there is outright fraud. Republicans say this is a great idea.
Yeah.
The price tag that the taxpayers pay is right at $271 billion a year. Is it too much to ask for them to verify why they're making $106,000 a year? I guess the arrogance of the workers who says that's a heavy lift is what's wrong with that's what the Americans are sick and tired of.
What?
It's not their money. We're the ones who are paying the bills.
You talking to me?
He's right. You're absolutely right.
I only hear your retarded voice.
Government employee unions are so upset about this that they're actually...
What are these people complaining about? I have to do performance reviews at my work and prove that my
See,
net
now
worth...
here,
So
wait,
what you
is
have
she
to
playing
understand
Elden
about,
Ring?
like American culture is that there's always
what is Hannah
sides of
doing?
every issue. Nobody can just collectively agree. Like if Donald Trump came out and said that he liked ice cream, we would have to figure out reasons why ice cream was bad. And this is with every single issue in the entire culture. There have to be two sides to it. It makes you fat. Yeah, exactly, right?
Suing over the fact that Elon Musk wants them to tell him 5 things that they did this week. They filed a lawsuit in federal court in San Francisco over this email. John.
Well, Hillary, we don't need to ask you what you did last week because it's all caught on video.
That's true. Same
Appreciate
with you, John.
And we wouldn't need to ask because you do terrific work week in and week out. Hillary, thank you.
Oh,
Sandra?
thank you. That's nice.
All right, thank you, John. Let's bring in Kim Strassel now, Fox News contributor and a Wall Street Journal opinion columnist. We're told that that meeting just wrapped. We'll have a play out for that shortly. With President Trump saying in that meeting he thinks the Doge email to federal workers, Kim, on their weekly duties is great. So he is standing by it and says the email was...
Yeah, because they know why they're doing it. Like, it's crazy for me to see so many people that don't understand that they're doing all these things with Doge. That's why they're putting them on administrative leave. They're basically trying to soft fire these people, and now they're looking for excuses to do it faster. That's the goal. That's what they're trying to do. It's a trap. It is.
Needed to find workers who are not working. Are you for this, Kim?
You know, I think that's the important point here. If you're listening to Elon Musk and what we're discovering and a lot of things that he's saying is that the Doge team is finding that a great deal of the federal government seems to be on autopilot. So it's just trundling along and you don't really know where a lot of this money is going. And that doesn't just count for paychecks to federal.
It's crazy because, like, anybody knows that. Like, I never understood how we've been able to shift from them. Like,
I am not on
here,
Hunter. I'm
over here, and I think this is like all over the world. How many of you guys have a government that's run by a bunch of fucking lazy retards, and a lot of the people that work there don't do anything? Like, that are not in America. Right? Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a problem all over the whole world. And it a few months ago, a few years ago, this was a well and agreed upon opinion. Everybody knew this. It's every modern country. Yeah, of course.
Who is?
Employees, but
Anna?
how many social security checks are going out to
Actually
people
watching
who
your
died
stream.
a long time ago? How many tax credits are being dumped into bank accounts for people that
Discord?
don't qualify for that money anymore or themselves have passed away? And
Oh,
it
so that means you're
seems
streaming
that
online.
we do not have those quality control checks going on. So that to me is
Somebody said that courts already blocked Doge from taking over the data of 2 government agencies. If you want government workers to be audited, audit them properly. What Elon is doing is not legal nor proper. While you have to go through the legal channels,
Vinny sent me a bag,
I think that, again, I feel like the Thomas Sowell quote is very relevant, where it's like, the most important thing for bureaucracy is not the outcome, but the process. I don't care about the process that you're using. I don't think average taxpayers care about your process.
Why you gotta make me sound like I'm fucking retarded at the game, man?
They just want this to happen. So don't go and try to make this like fucking moralistic argument because of some weird red. So like basically the argument is that your problem with the government having a lot of red tape can't be addressed because of red tape. Well, I don't think that's a very convincing argument.
He gave me 3. He gave me another weave bag, a huge
More
brown
interesting
sack,
part
and
in
a
the
mage
substance of
weave
this,
bag.
which is name 5 things. By the way, I can name 5 things I did this morning, but that shouldn't be a tough lift. I think there could have been some more coordination. That probably would have been useful, so that everyone on the Trump team was on the same page on this. But it does seem like a worthy exercise.
Fair enough. I want to put a part of your Wall Street Journal column, a quote here on Trump's constitutional cleanup. You say the administration is courting lawsuits that could dismantle the Washington machine. These moves are unconventional. The president's role with the bureaucracy there given, but hardly lawless.
Okay, I got new bags now.
Progressive litigators may soon discover presidents have
a
lot of authority to manage employees and programs. Seen Sean Duffy.
I mean, I'm not like, I mean, nobody understands this as much as like these lawyers do, and so like I can't really know. But what I can say is that I don't really have a lot of respect for the processes of the federal government.
All right, cool.
I don't really care
you wanted a bag,
them.
right, Hunter?
Like it's like I know that you have to follow them, but I don't view these as like a moral obligation.
Let's see.
I just view this as like, okay, well, these are the rules. You have to follow the rules, right?
Press B.
So like,
here you go, buddy.
My viewpoint is like, then change the rules.
Oh, it's bound to me. Nope, sorry, bud. You're fucked.
You're gonna shrink it by 80%. Yeah, they're not the 10 Commandments. This was not made by God. They created this. And I think also these people create these safety nets for themselves and this red tape to protect themselves.
The Transportation Department is leading by example. He put out a tweet indicating 5 things he did this last week. He said, Mr. President, here's the 5 things that terminated the NYC elitist anti-worker congestion pricing, launched an investigation into multi-billion-dollar taxpayer dollars.
Like how many of these people?
Why do you want a duel?
You know, federal workers and people like this getting fired for not taking the COVID
When does the fight even start?
It's wasted on high-speed
Literally
rail.
a few years ago.
He goes on to make his list, but we know that not everyone is joining in that capacity. Case in point, Kash Patel at the FBI and the Defense Department are saying that they are going to conduct their own evaluations.
Yeah, because they're dealing with sensitive confidential data. It's totally different than doing it at like another department, like the DMV. Like the DMV is totally different than the FBI, obviously. Like it makes complete
You're lucky
sense.
I don't got that scorpion yet.
In any way show you that they're split in how to handle this, or are they backing up the president in just a different way?
The Epstein list?
Two hits from that thing fucking hurts, doesn't it?
They're backing up the president in a different way, and this was my point about miscommunication.
Right,
I think you could have just as easily done this Doge effort of the 5 things while also having consulted with cabinet heads to do it in a way where they felt comfortable that any information that was being sent, that there wasn't classified information or sensitive information that was ending up with the wrong
I gotta pick up a ride.
And that's a legitimate concern.
And you know what? I'm gonna hit Jay. Let's see if we're sharing any. Nope, not Jay.
Doesn't the president have the congressional or like the presidential executive authority to declassify anything they want, basically?
Oh, it was L.
I mean, that's my understanding is that they do.
There's a way of.
Like, I mean, the president does have a lot of power. He has clearance, yeah. So, like, I mean, if he's okay.
Oh, Hunter, you already finished the moon grazer hunt?
That we're going to see in the beginning of Doge's.
You already got all 6 Buckeyes?
It is this outside entity. You
no,
need that
wrong,
kind
right?
of distance, I think.
Oh my God! And you already finished alternative.
Great big capacity. There has to be a little bit more coordination about how some of this rolls out.
Meanwhile, this is the take of one member of Congress, Democrat Amy Klobuchar. She went on The View earlier today, and she said this, she believes, is the real motivation behind Doge.
Man, I'm trying to eat my food.
Oh boy, here we go.
Elon Musk. They're looking for money everywhere. Yes.
All right, so let's go. I gotta go kill some moon gravers. Go kill those.
Giving the tax cuts to the rich friends. Corporate profits. And they're
I gotta
looking for
pick
money
up fucking
to do that.
Snapdragon
Any
bulbs.
worker right now is failing.
Which are right over here. So we might as well go do that first.
Their probationary period.
Also, I forgot to update my
States
things, so I'm still running without those.
It is Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the guy because what he is doing.
I thought everybody was saying he didn't work for the government. Because there was this big controversy about is he a federal employee or not, and people said he didn't even work for the government.
Correct.
And so now we're acknowledging that he does. Well, I don't know what's going on here.
It is Elon Musk. Okay, that's the guy. Because what he is
keep
doing
dancing on him. Keep dancing on him.
Billionaire is and that's why you're seeing all these lawsuits.
An unelected billionaire. Who do you think all these other heads are? Like the entire cabinet isn't elected either.
No hide.
Like it's such a retarded argument.
Reaction to that, Kim?
Yeah, they're certainly trying to find money, Sandra, but part of it is just to pay for the
people that work at the government aren't elected.
$36 trillion in debt, a bunch of which came from Democrats spending through the roof over the past 4 years. There's a lot of good benefits this money can go to, rebuilding our military, etc. There are other priorities to suggest that it's going simply to the rich. There's no evidence of that, and there's certainly no policy in place for that to be the case.
Just want to end with what is coming out of this meeting. Again, we're going to have tape playback here for our viewers in a moment. On Ukraine, the president just said NATO's a good thing if done properly. He says they could end the war in Ukraine within weeks. On a Russia...
He said he's going to end it before he became president. That didn't happen. I'm not going to bet that.
I only had to ask because I am eating tenders.
Said,
I mean, let's be honest, right?
He'd be willing to go to
real.
Moscow at an appropriate time, Kim. He says May 9 might be a little soon for a Moscow visit. Does not see the problem with sending European troops as peacemakers in Ukraine. And Macron weighed in saying we're ready to provide security guarantees to Ukraine.
Was the last time you saw a poor politician? That's a good question. Yep, it is. Didn't we just watch a CNN guy yesterday get mad at Doge for offering to give money at the population with the money they found? I'm confused. Are we giving it to the rich or not? There's no narrative against, like, the problem is that basically I think that a lot of like media has taken a position that is just pretty much indefensible. A lot of people want to see the government audited, and a lot of people think the government is wasting money. Like, this is a extremely popular opinion that a lot of people have. And so them making these appeals to authority of like, oh, well, this is the policy that we have, and this is a protocol that we have. Has it ever occurred to you that the problem that people have is these policies and these protocols that create endless red tape to prevent anything actually being done? Because I think that's the main issue that people have. And so them throwing their weight behind effectively keeping up a bunch of these jobs that are effectively garbage on life support, it's just not really a good idea. Show me the receipts? Yeah, exactly. Has it ever occurred to you it's all fake and smoke and mirrors and we don't know what the truth is going on? I don't know what the truth is, but I know what people do, and I know in every single organization and every group that I've ever been a part of, the longer that it exists, the more bloat it has. And so, like, you have something like this that's massively bloated, I think that there's probably a ton of money that's being wasted. I mean, I worked with the federal government, like, shortly, right? But, like, I can tell you when I worked there were tons of people that weren't doing their job. It was actually very common. It was more common that people were not performing than that people were.
Don't be that rude.
Make sure we have deterrence. This was Mike Waltz this morning on expectations from Ukraine on a potential deal to end this war. Listen.
We expect the Ukrainians to realize the opportunity that this is, and President Zelensky to realize the opportunity that this is.
This is about the Ukraine shit. I'm not going to get into that because, like, that's a whole different topic. I just want to look at the Doge stuff. But yeah, anyway, the point is the president cannot make new government department officially without Congress.
I was about to say, dude, if you take my fucking shit, I'm going to be so bad.
You have to understand that your granular legal argument is not compelling to anybody other than lawyers. I personally don't care.
No, you sure know how to make it get nice and close to me,
I understand that the law has to be followed, and you have to follow the law, and you can't break the law. I get that. But don't like, for example, you can't just like not enforce a law because you don't agree with it. But there are a lot of laws that I don't agree with and I don't respect. Like, that's generally the way that I feel about a lot of things, right? A Doge was created under Obama. It's not new. It just got renamed. Yeah, basically that's what's happened. Let's see here. I'll read a few comments here. Can you explain how money is being wasted on federal workers on national parks? Oh, no, I'm sure that they're making mistakes, too. And by the way, so, like, you're saying that, like, oh, well, they might be making mistakes and they might be firing people that they shouldn't fire? Yeah, that's definitely happening.
Imagine.
Absolutely, that's happening. I guarantee you that's happening. That's what happens. If you want to make a decision, like, basically, perfect is the enemy of progress. You will have fuck-ups. Fuck-ups will 100% happen, But it's better to have some fuck-ups and a positive trajectory than have effectively just consistent fuck-ups and a negative trajectory. Yeah, there's going to be collateral damage. Like, of course there is. I think anybody can understand that. But unfortunately, some people don't.
We're going to get one as soon as possible.
But yes, they did talk about the Epstein files. And so this is going to be... apparently, Trump is going to do some big speech or something like that everybody in Congress is required to attend on, like, the 4th of March. I hope that Trump reads the Epstein list of all the names of the people at that speech while they're all there. That would be absolute fucking cinema. That would be insane. Now, to be fair, Saddam Hussein kind of did something like that. But at the same time, I think Epstein's... Yeah, somebody pulls a Saddam Hussein, exactly. But, listen, and hey...
tell me how you really
Saddam Hussein was in control for a long time. And so another mysterious assassin. And Cash comes in and arrests them. Can you imagine that if they go and they have every member of Congress there and he's reading off the names of the people on the Epstein list, and then he just brings in people like officers to arrest them right out of Congress?
I'm just over here trying to slam my food down my throat so he can just continue to play.
That would be fucking insane. Yeah, absolute cinema. Yeah, imagine that. Where's the anime? Yeah, lock the doors. Yeah.
All right, let's see. So,
oh my god. Now, and the thing is that...
Okay, we both have these two missions, but you have like 4 fucking missions, so where are the other ones
I could
that I'm
easily
missing?
see that happening. We'll go hard as fuck, yeah. Nothing is impossible, not anymore.
You know, my mouth will own
Look
your
at
ass.
this. Pam Bondi asked about the Epstein files.
Here we
She
go.
said, the Epstein files are on my desk. I remember asking Donald Trump about this back in the summertime. I asked him if he was going to release all of these files. Do we have that video, guys?
Man.
Americans have lost a lot of trust in institutions, and I think there's been a lot of discussion, especially online and especially with young people. How do we rebuild that trust in institutions? The CIA, the FBI, all those institutions.
You're right.
Some people think that one way to build trust is to declassify things that everyone's talking about. I know you talked earlier about, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. So if you were president, would you declassify, you can answer yes or no to these, would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you,
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
So this is in 2024.
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you know, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there.
All I
there's
have,
a lot of phony stuff with that whole
all I have are
world.
Literally shit for fucking...
But I think I would, or at least...
Do you think that would restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others. Certainly
what do I
about
do?
the way he died. It would be interesting to find out what happened there.
So slash reload slash add-ons. I already did slash reload. Oh, right here.
I didn't see this. Yeah, so he just fucking said
Enable.
Requires
reload
situation, and the cameras didn't happen to be working, etc., etc. But you had to go a long way toward that.
Right? No, Trump. So this is my understanding of Trump. Like Trump and Epstein were friends. This is well documented, very well documented, and it is also very sus. But there is evidence of Trump being on the flight list.
All right, Hunter, all my shit's been updated,
But there
and
is
now I'm
no
using
evidence of Trump going to the Epstein Island. That's what my understanding is.
Same, Hunter.
Great questions.
At least not publicly.
You pressed them, and now we've got Attorney General Pam Bondi talking yesterday about what she plans to do with these files now sitting on her desk. Here's what she says.
This is something Donald Trump has talked about. The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK.
I have a lot of.
MLK
Oh, it all says out of date now. What the fuck?
That was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
That I think you spurned that. to happen, and now Pam Bondi's being pretty specific that she's reviewing it. So that's not clear that we're getting all of it. But it's not just Epstein, it's Epstein, MLK, JFK, and all of these things.
Look, the Epstein stuff is serious stuff.
It is.
We're talking about children. We're talking about sexual abuse.
Absolutely. And remember, we're talking about a number of different potential crime scenes and videos that have been collected. One of the big differences, I think, now compared to the past 4 years is now there seems to be a real aggressive action toward transparency, as we've been talking about all morning long. I do want to know where those tapes went. I do want to know what happened out in New Mexico. I would like to know, are there other women and children who've been impacted, for example, by this Epstein, not just by Jeffrey Epstein himself, but also by Ghislaine Maxwell and by others who may or may not have been.
We got to convince somebody, we've got to convince someone to have Trump read out the names of the Congress people that were in the Epstein list while they're all at that event. If he does that, that will be like a top 5 moment situation. Tweet it. Yeah, I should tweet it at him.
Is there something wrong with my curse words or something?
The circumstances on the east side of New York.
And then one by one arrest them. Yep, exactly. If there's enough evidence, obviously.
So,
they're all
I
up
think
to date, man. What more can I do?
What they say is the best disinfectant.
It's the best disinfectant. Let me tell you why I think this is important. I think it's important because we have a generation of young people who have been through the lies of COVID that deeply impacted them, have seen all of these things transpire that we've been talking about, but at very formative ages. And this is their chance to believe that their government is honest again.
Amen.
I think if these are not released in their entirety, and if this promise is not kept, and by the way, I believe President Trump is going to keep this promise, but I think this is about restoring trust for young people in democracy.
Yeah,
it's such a good point because we've had these drones.
Oh, there we go.
We've talked about here on the couch and elsewhere, these mysterious drones everywhere in the Biden administration. Stonewalled. Trump administration comes in right away. It's like, okay, here's what that was.
Yeah.
And but it's like, why was that so hard?
Let's go, baby.
You have a great point too with young viewers. This is about the erosion of trust.
So Hunter, why do you got more questions than me?
And their government, and that's not a good thing.
This is true. A lot of young people don't trust the government. Period.
There we go.
That needs to be reversed.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
I think transparency.
I can now see
they can
all
see
the
tangible transparency when they're looking into whether it's Epstein or RFK or JFK. They're like, okay, now I can see it. Now I can see it for myself. I can read it, and therefore read and source.
There's a reason for government to have some secrets, but a lot of this is just about protecting powerful people.
That's what I think so
and this
too.
is a chance to reverse that. So,
all right,
they have to do it with the Diddy list too.
Okay, and you picked up that.
I'm telling you, these cinematic moments.
Oh, man,
I feel like this is the kind of stuff you have to do that. Maybe have it to where
you've picked up so many. Yeah, would it make me feel bad, huh? Oh yeah, you fucking do, man. Is that it? You and your fucking add-ons. I'm gonna go pick up the quest all the way over here. The fuck is the quest that's in the middle of nowhere? I don't see an icon anywhere. What? I got On the Wings of a Hippogriff and the Prophecy of Villain. Don't you have the same two as me? What I fucking thought. Making me feel like a psycho. I just went to an exclamation point and there's nothing there. Yeah, that one right there. I wanted to go grab that. Ooh. Okay, I guess I could get the Blood Elf Bandit quest. Oh, back this way, I guess. It's a little out of the way, but that's alright. Wait, pet trainer, should I talk to you? Huh? I guess I should probably put Revive Pet as one of my things to have. What, for reviving? Oh, so you're saying it won't die until then? Ah, well, good thing I only have revival. Where's the quest for the pod wreckage? You're just trying to level up, aren't you? Oh, don't lie to me. Alright, well I can't pick up this quest either. I'm level 7. I can't find the fucking quest icon. Fucking pick up this quest. I don't blame you for getting sick and tired. I'm just trying to collect fucking missions that I can actually do, but apparently I fucking can't do. So now I'm running around for no damn fucking reason. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Alright, fuck it. Let's just continue on with the fucking missions we have. I'll live. Where do we do the hippograph? Let's see. I suppose I'll come to you. You picked up that mission over there. Picked up the mission over here, so I know I can probably pick up that mission. Strange findings. Oop, it's right here. Ripping ass and catching names. To a fucking quest icon! Oh my fucking god, Hunter. I am throwing up a fucking stream right now. Do you see it? Infected Night Stalker runts. I was going to go accept it. So you don't know where to fucking get it either, huh?
I can't carry any more of those.
Like, I don't see an icon anywhere over here. Yeah, I don't see an icon anywhere for a quest. I don't fucking get it, man. Why do I see all these fucking icons and there's no quest? Whatever. At this point, I'll just fucking follow you. Makes me feel fucking retarded. Let me know when we need to turn. I'm gonna eat my last fucking nuggie. Or, sorry, my last pendy. What? All right. What? Why do I keep? Why is there the? I know I do, but I already have one. Oh my fucking god! I'm retarded.
I hope you find something useful.
No, I just accepted the Night Stalker fucking mission.
Favor the road, traveler.
Strange findings. You kill one, you pick up the fucking crystal. So the only one that's not technically completed is the prophecy of Valine. Where the fuck you go now? What? Oh.
Arcanon Poros.
Fucking hell. Fucking turn around, motherfucker went.
Blessings
Gah.
upon your family.
Alright, oh, this guy right here. Are you gonna have me kill what? Hold on. There, completed. And do I do braces? Alright, now I gotta kill 8 of them. Let's go. The jumping in this game is very satisfying. Ah, okay. So you don't think I should be doing the C2 fucking command for my pet? Oh, C2 is a growl, so it's like a fear stun, I believe. Your pet growls at the target, generating threat and increasing the likelihood the target will attack it. So I kept making my. Oh, what you mean? Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like the color. Huh? It is. No. That's pretty cool. You know what's even cooler? The fact that my pet has a special coloration that you didn't realize because it's different from yours. Are they different every time? I'm glad that they implemented such a thing. Oh, some shit just chilling on this guy. I would just sell that crap. You really want to punch that skunk, don't you? I think I'm gonna change one of my controls around. I want to change my fucking pet attack to my mouse button, dude. Okay, let's see. Options. Key bindings. Where's pets? Is it in combat? No. Am I blind? No, it's still key bindings, right? Total miscellaneous. Hold on. Where interface? Let's see. Pet pay. Looking for control. Pet action button 1 for which is my attack 4. Nice. Alright, so I gotta come join you real quick.
May the light embrace you. May your days be long and your hardships few.
So I can turn this quest in.
The Naru have not forgotten.
Yeah, we only made it to level 11 last time I played, I think. Or 13. No, I'm talking about like when, you know, when we played together. You may have made it to level 20, but I made it to like level 30. I mean 13. Pretty sure.
The Legion's end draws near. Remain
vigilant. Let me see. What I have on my map is the Blood Elf Bandit, Draenei Youngling, a Hardy Thanks. Yeah, I have the Hardy Thanks quest. Bandits. Hardy Thanks. Bandits. What? Yeah, that's definitely quest specific. You can do it, buddy. Don't worry. Alright, well, I'm gonna pick up the quests that are just chilling in town right now.
May the light embrace you. Be kind to those less fortunate.
So which one are you doing right now? What's it called? Ah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I picked that up. But that's a quest specific to you? Yeah, I'm doing it right now. So wait, that means you're running around doing exactly that right now? And you telling me not to bother? Totem of Coal. Yeah, there's a lot of bandit missions, not gonna lie. Alright, now time to go grab the Totem of Coal. Question mark. You know what? I'm gonna turn on TikTok while I run around doing this mission, I guess. Is there fall damage? If you fall from a great height? I guess I'll learn the hard way. Oh. A great response that I didn't fucking hear because you're so quiet. Yeah, sure you were. Sure you were. What's up with these bandit missions? How come we can't pick those up? Ooh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep ping-ponging around, eh? Go to Sir Waterloo here. One you just touched. Alright, gonna mute again.
Which is what it is. It's a loss leader in the Angry Birds economy. So even if this game might not make you money, this game gets people into the ecosystem of Angry Birds, and then they might play other games if they get attached to the characters. So it's just so stupid. Like, how do you not do that?
The most recent title, released way back in 2022. In 2023, Rovio was sold to Sega, although this has done little to fix their reputation. One recent tweet expressed, "I very much still love Angry Birds. That said, the current state of it is dog shit. My hope for the franchise is at an all-time low right now. I'll just continue to enjoy what I love about it, but it's sad to see what it's become. Despite everything, Angry Birds isn't finished."
I didn't know people were so attached. I thought it was just a fucking turtle game. Like, I was like, what's this shit? Those are kind of cool. Okay. Oh, and they hit the thing? Oh, alright. Cool. Well, anyway. I mean, that's about it for me, right? Like, I didn't even know this was a situation.
As they just announced they're making a third movie, although with the rest of the franchise in decline, its performance might be interesting.
Well, anyway. God. I mean, that's about it for me, right?
Back in
These games are made for people who don't know what real games are. Am I crazy for thinking that the premise of Angry Birds is actually a W idea? It's actually such a cool idea. Angry Birds is awesome. Like, it's such a cool idea, and I don't see why people, like, everybody trying to... This is just out... This is disgusting, though.
Pay to clear.
The fucking... The eagle just shows up and just blows everything up. This is such bullshit. It's not even fair. Yeah, what is this? Just one-shots the whole thing. Yeah, they're calling in a fucking nuke. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm not surprised when a nostalgia hit. See, like, this is what's weird for me is because, like, in 2012, I was 22. So, I don't have any nostalgia for this, right? Like, like nostalgia for Angry Birds. Oh, yeah, they're cute, they're funny. Yeah, that's cool, right? I'm like, yeah, little plushy things. But, like, I guess there's people that are, like, maybe 10 years younger than me. And maybe they grew up with Angry Birds, and it was like their little, like, oh, it's so cute, the little birds and everything, right? And, like, it's their nostalgia. Yeah, it's their nostalgia. Because, like, for me, I'm like, I was 12, yeah, I was 22. And so, like, I don't have any fucking nostalgia for this, so I'm just like, oh my god. I didn't know that there was, like, a fan base for this, there was any of this. It's their Neopets.
See you later.
You're actually that's such a good comparison. Yeah, it's like Neopets. Because, like, a lot of people that are my age loved Neopets. And now, like, nobody knows what the fuck Neopets is. There's not really... Like, I mean, I didn't have a lot of nostalgia for... Like, what is something that I had nostalgia for as a kid? Fuck. Like... Wow, yeah. I'm trying to think about it. Tamagotchi? Yeah, but like I did that one time. I was done with it, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe some like Secret of Mana. Like maybe something with like that kind of a vibe. Power Rangers, but I never really gave a shit about it. So like the shows that I liked the most, I liked Ed, Edd n Eddy. That was my favorite show, and that was the only show that I really, really liked. All of the other ones, like Johnny Bravo was funny. Dexter's Laboratory was just funny. It was a spectacle, right? It was good. But I really, really, really liked fucking Ed, Edd n Eddy. And then also Thundercats. I thought Thundercats was super fucking cool. And I'm trying to think, like, what the other ones were besides that. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I watched Cow and Chicken, Courage the Cowardly Dog. But, like, it was Ed, Edd n Eddy for me. That was my favorite one. Because, like, I could relate to it really well. Because, like, I don't live in a cul-de-sac, right? But, like, we have, like, that neighborhood group of kids that would get together. And so, like, I was like, oh, this is a show, like, it's kind of like how we are, right? And so it's Recess. Yeah, exactly. Kids Next Door. Well, the Kids Next Door, like, that came out when I was, like, I think 10 or 11. So, like, I was already kind of past the point, like, because, so I watched, like, I would say at, like, 11 or 12, I went from watching, like, normal cartoons to watching stuff like, I would say, like, a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, and then also The Simpsons, and then I went from that to watching Full Metal Alchemist, and like Ghost in the Shell, and like that kind of like anime. And then from that, I was just watching like normal movies, right? I'm trying to think besides that. So I kind of stopped watching cartoons, like Cartoon Network cartoons. I mean, if you want to, I mean, DBZ was on Cartoon Network, Tsunami. But like, and also, I mean, to be fair, Adult Swim was also on it, the Cartoon Network side. But normal, like, the Justice League? Well, no, I watched that, but I was like a kid when I watched that. Like, the animated Justice League show was actually so good, and I had no idea that it was that good until I went back and I watched clips of it semi-recently, and I was like, wow, this show was insanely good. Like, we didn't deserve this. This was nuts. Yeah, it was great. X-Men? Yeah, I was a little kid, though, right? I didn't remember a lot of it. Yeah, it holds up. Take Me Back. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. IGN. So, IGN today published a review of a game. Where is it? Where does it be? Where does it is? I'm gonna look at this, the Gothic remake trailer, because I was gonna maybe play that today. Where did it go? How many of these Monster Hunter Wilds review? Okay. This review has been controversial. I played the demo. I beat this boss. We're gonna see what's really going on here. Will I try out Fellowship? I don't really have a lot of interest in it. I don't like Mythic Plus, so why would I want to play a game that's Mythic Plus? Like, just straight up, like, that's really the way I feel about it. I mean, maybe I would try it out or something like that, but it seems okay. Yeah, it's like a WoW copy I got you. It was super good, but you might not want it. Yeah, maybe I can play it in the next couple of days. It could be interesting to do, especially for, like, some of my WoW viewers and stuff. So, yeah. Alright. Here's the review. Let's see it.
Oh, Fellowship? Yeah, it sounds. I haven't actually checked it out. I just heard that it's like
of both Monster Hunter World and
people are thinking of it as a WoW killer.
It makes sense that Capcom would do whatever it can to welcome that wider audience into the next frontier. That's exactly what Monster Hunter Wilds does, smoothing out the already excellent process of turning big scary dragons into silly little hats to be faster, more flexible, and less fiddly than ever before.
Yeah.
The other side of those dual blades, however, is that Wilds is light on any real challenge, even for what I'd expect at launch. Never ask more flexible and less fiddly than ever before. The other side of those dual blades, however, is that Wilds is light on any real challenge, even for what I'd expect at launch, never asking me to think hard about my equipment. But while the monsters may not pose much of a threat this time around, smart tweaks to combat still mean the act of carving them up has rarely felt better.
When did it come out?
Where's his video of him killing Arkveld on the beta? Did he do it? Did he stream himself killing Arkveld on the beta? He didn't do that, did he?
I can find out.
There isn't one.
I suppose. Damn, dude, I still need 2 more fucking meats.
My first surprise in Wilds was that the campaign isn't just a totally flawless excuse to kill anything that crosses your path this time. Okay, it's still mostly that as you explore yet another uncharted land to solve some mystery. But while the story itself isn't particularly fresh, the difference here is that the characters
we got
within it
another
are
person
actually
stealing
pretty
all
great.
the kills.
Well, yeah, the girl's hot. That's what's mad. That's what matters.
Excitable engineer Gemma.
Like, I've been spamming tab trying to find shit to kill.
Your empathetic
Yeah,
handler
like we're gonna go
Alma,
that fucking far.
or the total space cadet of a biologist Eric.
More.
Your team is full of likable personalities and little character arcs throughout the gorgeously animated cutscenes.
See? Told you they'd be fine.
And that was enough to get me more invested. The revamped structure of Wilds also means that campaign is significantly shorter than I was expecting. I reached the credits in just 15 hours and didn't have to fight a single monster twice in that time, getting enough materials from any initial encounters to keep my gear up to snuff and jump right from one mission to the next.
Okay.
When you compare that to the 40-plus hours it took to see the end of the story and world, it feels like the intent is to allow more people to quote-unquote beat Wilds. And
I just want to see.
Oh, it's not
when did
out
I
yet?
beat the game? Like, where is there a playlist for this?
That's crazy. I just stumbled
I beat
upon
the game. So if I add in all the time that I played the game, 5 hours plus 4, plus 4 again, plus 4,
let's go,
plus
bitch.
3, plus 2.
I have done you on a
I mean,
finally.
yeah, I guess it was like 25-hour campaign. Yeah, I would say
it's because I was willing to walk.
like including
I was willing to
stuff. I don't think
walk
that's
to the other end.
necessarily Too
Yeah,
much
if you just
different.
walk a little bit to the other end, you'll fucking find them.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. That's not counting all the grinding you did.
So
yeah,
after I
sure.
turn that in, I gotta do the fucking aquatic.
Let me go back. I fucking lost it. Where to go?
Aquatic
Here it is.
compass and map.
I certainly appreciate how that shift toward approachability might appeal to anyone who has been traditionally intimidated by the series.
Yeah, sure.
But as a veteran, I can't help but be a little disappointed that I literally didn't get knocked out once in that entire time.
Ooh,
There's never a skill
up
or
here. Holy
armor-tested
shit.
wall of a monster that forced me to really
Claiming the
consider my
ruins.
equipment choices more deeply in order to earn the reward of a hard-fought victory.
Where the fuck am I gonna go for those? Oh, lord.
Avoiding spoiler.
I just don't know. Like,
But
I mean, I don't like.
A small start.
I don't know about
You know what?
this, bro.
That's out of the
Like,
way, so I
you
might
did
as
the
well
demo
go
on an
that
overtuned
one, so I
monster for
just don't
hardcore
go
players. They
fucking
got the previous version
nuts.
of the full game, which is probably an
Alright,
easy
turn the
version
scroll,
for the reviewers.
death scroll while I walk.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
There is, of course, more to do once you get past the credits. That's where the larger changes Wilds makes to the traditional Monster Hunter loop really start to shine.
Okay, let's see it.
Gone are the days of returning to a separate town between every hunt, then going down the same checklist of tasks before you're ready for the next one. Pretty much everything you need is out in the field with you, and you're never more than a lickety-split loading screen away from whichever beautiful area you want to be in.
That's nice.
Convenient adjustments are all over the place, like food buffs being tied to a timer now that sticks around between hunts.
After you
It doesn't
die.
even
Yeah.
tick down while in camp, making a previously repetitive process substantially smoother without removing the depth it added to hunts.
That's true. That's true. That's an improvement for sure.
Facts.
The roaringly successful result of those changes is that a vast majority of the friction past games could produce as you start and stop and restart between every encounter has been removed. Now you can just check your map for monster information and go hunt. The monsters you'll face are also...
I think that's a good and a bad thing. Like, for example, I think it's really good that you have, like, auto-crafting, and this is in Monster Hunter World. Like, if you have potions and you loot honey, it will auto-craft them into max potions or mega potions, wherever
I guarantee it used to be hard
and
back
like,
in
you
the
have
day,
other
dude.
things that are, like,
There's
kind
just
of...
gotta be your time.
Like, because I think Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be that game where... Because I'm comparing this, like, a lot of this criticism is actually very similar to the criticism that people had for Elden Ring. Is that with Elden Ring, a lot of people said that a lot of the base game was actually very easy, and it wasn't challenging to them hardly at all. And so now I'm thinking about this from that context, and I'm like, well, I don't necessarily know, that doesn't necessarily make the game bad. Customization Wild, Elden Ring was hard? I mean, I don't know. I didn't really think so that much, but like that's also as somebody that I played all the other ones.
Generally excellent. That could be a flashy newcomer like the flamenco-inspired Lala Barina.
Yeah, this one looks really cool.
Or Wild's headliner Arkveld and its chain-like appendages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had 4 fucking
stunner
people trying
has
to
to
beat
be
me up.
New Udra. The tentacles of Monster Hunter's first octopus-like creature
this
can
is
be as
badass.
unpredictable to contend with as you might expect,
Feel bad.
especially when they're
might
literally on
die.
fire. And the satisfaction of severing
And boy,
every
you fucking
single one
yoinked
of
my
them over the
shit. Did
course
you
of
fucking get a
hunt is
compass
second
already?
to none.
Yeah, no doubt. That's awesome.
The appeal of Monster Hunter's fights has always been how it empowers you with flashy moves and hard-hitting attacks.
I haven't gotten it yet.
But knowing when to strike
sure we had
and
to
where
kill
to stand
shit
and how the monster will
find it.
behave next is just as important as figuring out which buttons to press.
Huh?
That's true. He's right.
That's true in Wilds too,
Found
but
it.
combat is also more flexible and forgiving here. For example, you can adjust your footing a little more mid-combo, resulting in fewer moments where a mistimed attack with a long animation had me embarrassingly slicing at the air.
Which is a huge improvement, by the way.
There.
Massive,
This mission's
gigantic
out of the
fucking
fucking
improvement.
way, you know.
Because Monster
Mine
Hunter
have yet.
Worlds, it is a very clunky game.
Turn it in, and then...
like, it's not like
Huh?
that's necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, yeah, the
I
focus
suppose I
mode
could
and
do that.
everything else.
All right.
Like, having focus mode and then having a lot of defensive reactive gameplay that they added, like with the parries and the perfect parries, and then also with the, there's one more I'm thinking of, the clashes. Like, that's something that allows people that are fans of action combat games to get into Monster Hunter early while still maintaining the ceiling for the game, because the best players will of course be the ones that don't even need to do that in the first place.
In many ways, the combat feels like it's all about the new wound system this time. Wounds open up once you deal
haven't
enough
gotten what?
damage to a given body part, and then you'll deal extra damage when attacking them. But deal
Oh,
enough
I'm sorry.
damage to a wound and it'll break, resetting that spot.
You only told Vinny
Every
to give
weapon
me
also has a
six.
simple to execute focus strike that will deal a burst of damage to a wound and break it right away. So
Yeah.
maximizing the amount of time
I mean,
you
I
leave
have
one open and
plenty of
using
space,
that finisher
honestly.
before it closes naturally is an interesting sub-game to manage.
Sure.
Or at least it would be if Wilds ever presented me with a challenge that pushed me to make those considerations. Whether I was playing online or solo, I've never had a mission reach the 20-minute mark, and I've only fainted 2 times total across dozens of hours. Compare that to World, which had real tests like Kieran, who smacked me silly my first couple of attempts, forcing me to
Did Kieran get added later on in the game? Like, I don't remember. Like, I heard that it was added
Pull out
after
tree and
launch,
pile
but I could be
leaves.
wrong about that.
I bet.
It was in the game baseline? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know.
regroup and craft an armor set around thunder resistance, and it's hard not to feel like Capcom's desire to make this...
Is it possible that maybe this guy just sucked? Because, like, the first time I fought the Kieran, like, I even fought the Arc-Tempered Kieran I killed at my first try.
See you around.
Like, you're so biased? Really? I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think so. Like, yeah.
And
You
more
had OP
inviting
gear,
Monster
though?
Hunter sanded off some of the bumps I actually
You mean I got good
enjoyed
gear
in
for my
terms of
character?
overcoming big
Wow.
threats. Things do ramp up a little bit in the post-game, but even there I only really had to worry about upgrading armor or falling behind in damage once or twice during the content that's available at launch. After the 15 hours it took me to beat the campaign, I only had to spend another 15 to finish every side quest that wasn't about catching fish, and just 5 more after that before I had the best armor set and weapon I could get, and a pretty solid suite of skill-boosting decorations. To be fair, I still have plenty more equipment I could grind for, but my usual desire to get the top-tier weapon of each elemental type and put together specialized outfits for certain challenging fights just isn't here this time, because those fights aren't here either.
There's nothing wrong with the
I think a lot of this comes down to raw numbers that could hypothetically be tweaked in one of the many patches that are sure to come, but some of what makes things so easy also seems to be baked into the bones of Wilds. For example, nearly every time you focus strike a wound, the monster gets locked into a little stagger animation, and you'll be breaking wounds a lot. Meanwhile, on the crafting side of things,
they're probably just going to make it to where the wounds don't activate as often,
We're trying to find all the puzzles.
Like whenever you go into higher difficulty modes. And also, like, I mean, I don't know, like, I think if you want to make the difficulty of the game, I feel like as somebody who's played Monster Hunter World, like, I didn't think that Wilds was like really super hard either. But I mean, Arkfeld was hard, but he was like overtuned. But like besides Arkfeld, the game was pretty easy. That's why he said it could be patched. Yeah, exactly, right? And so like,
where are all the
I just
piles,
don't really see this as being a problem. That's wrong. There's hard monsters at the end game in Wilds.
Am I like walking too fucking
The best
far
armor
away?
was way shorter than I ever expected because materials that are usually super rare can sometimes show up as guaranteed rewards when
Just
looking at the monster list on your map. That was excitingly convenient initially, but it's also what brought that loot chase to an almost trivially fast end.
Perfection.
I imagine this difficulty tuning will get a lot more people through the front door, but it also means that where my past 3 Monster Hunter reviews wrapped up around the 50 to 60 hour mark while I still had plenty more I was excited to do, I started losing steam with Wilds before I even hit 40. Don't get me wrong, that's still a healthy chunk of game, and it has absolutely been some of the most fun I've had with the series. I'm also sure any longtime fans will be thinking, well, we just have to wait for updates or G-Rank or whatever for the real challenge. But in that regard, Capcom's own roadmap has left me wary. There's only one monster scheduled to be added for all of spring, and then...
I think that, like, developing games and making them really hard is probably one of the biggest mistakes that developers can make.
Damn, how long does it take to get the
I think it's one of the biggest mistakes that they can make is that if you make a game really hard, you're just going to make the accessibility for players low. Because, like, and I think Elden Ring is the best example for this.
Wait, if you just
Elden Ring is, in my opinion,
you
a very easy game if you play it in the right way.
But he's
and
not
it can
on.
be a very hard game if you play it in the wrong way.
What?
And so the problem is that...
Oh, he's on his
this
main.
is something that From Software actually did. And this is what I think
Where's
makes
the show
them
the
a
wolf?
great studio, and I think it's also what makes Capcom a great studio, is because even though new games come out,
Hunter, when do I get the well-fed
new
fucking
players
buff?
don't
I've been sitting
necessarily
here.
get better. And you don't want to run into the problem that
I was just
some
trying to find out where it
studios and
actually
some
shows.
franchises have, where like now that like you're on game number
Yeah,
6,
I just found
like,
out.
World of Warcraft is like this.
I probably had it for the last minute without
skill
even knowing.
gap in the player base, like you have new players that are coming into the game that are the same
You didn't even
basically
add me,
effectively
bruh.
skill level as the old players. But the problem now is that the new players are the same skill level. So like the difference is larger and larger and larger. And so like did it feel good for me to beat some of the monsters in Wilds? Like in World? Like I feel like what monster did I feel really good about beating? Like, I mean, like Nergigante, I was really happy about beating him the first time. Barioth, which was in the DLC.
You're fucking calling Vinny out, and you're
And
telling
maybe
him,
like a couple
hey,
other ones.
Edzing.
Yeah, Alatreon. Yeah, definitely Alatreon. That was a really big one. Velkhana. I hated Velkhana. Like the
you're gonna
boss
see that
fight
I'm playing
was
a Hunter,
amazing,
he's
but
gonna
like
be
I
like,
didn't
wow,
have,
of
I remember I didn't have
course.
Divine Blessing on. I didn't know it, and I thought
Isn't
the
he?
game was broken.
Isn't he?
And like I was really mad. Devilo? Yeah, definitely there was that too. Yeah, I was really happy.
What did he say about it?
Rakidos? Yeah, that was a really good one too.
Only one currently listed for summer. In contrast, Rise also felt slight at launch, but got 6 new monsters just 1 month later, and then 3 more a month after that. Wilds already feels like it needs
level
endgame threats
82
like its
Night
formidable
Elf
Elder
group.
Dragons to really push its limits. And if it instead only gets one returning monster in the first 3 or so months after launch, this could be a long wait until its inevitable expansion.
And I think that I'm going to give this guy a little bit of credit. Past performance is an indicator of future performance. And Dragon's Dogma 2 had this exact same problem.
Yep. Is it because of how high level he is?
I think this could be fair, but I just don't think that I difficulty for me, looking at difficulty as being a factor, I don't necessarily take it that seriously, but I do think it exists.
Fucking crazy.
Different teams though? Yeah, but it's Capcom, and it's 2 really, really big Capcom games. Is Asmongold against difficulty in video games? I'm against difficulty. So challenge and difficulty, in my opinion, are 2 different things, and there's good difficulty and bad difficulty.
Doing Reclaiming the Ruins.
Good difficulty is like Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring is a difficult game. Any From Software game is like that. Sekiro is good difficulty. Bad difficulty is like Dark Souls 2, right? Where it's like you walk through there's a guy that's standing behind you, he hits you, you're dead, right? Fucking Dragon's Lair, like the old game. Bad difficulty is you can't beat this unless you get to a certain
Trust me, I know. I kept trying to fucking pick them all up.
I actually thought this is going to be even against Dragon's Dogma 1. I didn't like the fact that in Dragon's Dogma 1, you needed a certain level of attack power rank in order to even deal damage to a monster. I thought this was the cheesiest and dumbest type of difficulty you could have in a game. And so, there are a lot, Lost Ark can be bad difficulty too, right? That was bullshit. Yeah, it was so fucking stupid. And so, making a game harder doesn't make it better, but making a game challenging does. And I don't know whether this game is going to be challenging or not. But I think that as long as players that are experienced have, some of those, end-game challenges, like Millennia and Elden Ring and other stuff like that, things would be okay. So I'm just not sure, what the difficulty caps and the difficulty levels with the game are.
Wait, you want to get my shit?
That all said,
because in Dragon's Dogma 2,
I
felt like I had this insanely good character, and there was nothing that I could put it up against that really challenged it.
Holy shit!
Even the hardest bosses in the game and the hardest monsters in the game were just a joke. And there was nothing I could really do. I could do it with, right? Whereas in Dragon's Dogma 1, you had and again, you can get to the point where you can basically beat the shit out of any boss, even in Dragon's Dogma 1, right? For sure. But it's so much easier to earn that in Dragon's Dogma 2.
Correct. You can only hold one.
Deserves credit for being what has got to be one of the most customizable games I have ever played. There's a huge host of accessibility features. You can adjust the size of or turn off individual elements on your UI. You have more control than ever over your menus and radio wheels. Yeah. And you can alter the look of stuff like your mount, chat stickers, and even fast travel tents to a surprising degree. As a crowning touch, you can finally wear any version of each armor set too. Essentially doubling the cosmetic options previously available as you get into the all-important fashion side of things towards the end. Partying up online has also been made more robust, letting you run around each map with your friends and seamlessly flow from hunt to hunt without having to regroup at camp between each mission. And even if you're largely planning to play solo, there are quality of life changes here for you too. That could be the surprisingly competent AI support hunters that fill empty spots in your party when you fire an SOS flare, but also the inclusion of an online single-player option that lets you fire flares to get help, but still pause the action entirely before you do.
That's great. Yeah, that's awesome.
Monster Hunter Wilds continues to smooth off the rougher corners of the series in smart ways, reducing as much friction as possible that could get in the way of you grabbing any of its exceptionally fun weapons and planting them firmly in a monster's hide. But in that quest to make Monster Hunter more approachable, Wilds is sliced a little too close to the bone in some places, trimming its challenge back so much that I barely needed to engage with its in-depth equipment system at all this time to become an apex predator. Its more flexible combat is still some of the most fun I've had with the series, but like the blustering...
I hope that they add in a DLC for this game that's like Shadow of the Erd Tree, and I want to see this fucker...
Get over!
After talking about how the game's so easy.
Hold on. I gotta fucking
I want to see that happen. They always do? Yeah.
Lightning storms of its gorgeous desert. It burns brightly but briefly until Capcom unleashes some real endgame beasts to challenge us.
Gave the game an 8.
For more, check out our reviews of Avowed or Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
What did Avowed get? Did it just get the traditional IGN 7? Yeah, it did. It got a 7. Okay. Yeah, so, IGN, what did you do to Monster Hunter Lady? Yeah, where's the lady that knows the game? I feel like making a game more difficult and having, like, really challenging boss fights is good to have, but that's not something that you want to do.
Ain't no way you're leaving me in the dust like this,
and I think, again, a lot of games need to look at the way...
Stop it!
Again, one of the greatest games of all
Hunter, you collected any ruins yet?
You just look at what Elden Ring did and then do that.
Should be up here, isn't it?
That's it. Because, like, you want to have challenges. Like, for example, like in Monster Hunter World, you can fight Rathian early. I didn't even know that. I thought I was supposed to fight Rathian when I did, and apparently I was fighting him very early. The Devil Ho is the same thing in Monster Hunter World. So, and then, like, you even fight Nergigante very shortly whenever you're on Zora Magdaros. And so, like, you have that, and then... what are the other ones? I think there's one more that I'm just not thinking of right at the top of my head.
Ancient Relic.
But, like, and so those things, Devil Joe... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it's called, right? But, anyway...
they just glow.
That kind of content, I think, is really important, but they can add more of that into the game later on. My concern, though, is that, again, the last game, like, one of the last big Capcom games, it's very similar to this, it was Dragon's Dogma. And I am worried that some of the content won't be as substantial, because I think Dragon's Dogma had that problem as well.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, because this Scooter pin the difficulty of using AI bots and called them surprisingly competent. You've played it yourself. Arkfeld was hard as fuck. Well, the problem is that Arkfeld was hard because he was overtuned. And I think it could have also been a tempered version of Arkfeld, right? Like, that's why it said, like, Unchained Arkfeld or something like that. And I think there's purple around them, too. So I wasn't really sure about that. And also it was the time limit as well. Like in the base game, most I can't think of any attack that one-shots you in the base game. Nergigante, the dive doesn't one-shot you. I mean, Anjanath Breath maybe one-shots you. Like, if it's that early on, it can. Teostra? What would he do that would one-shot you? I don't even know. Behemoth?
Dusty, why does the house smell like shit, you little fuck?
That's different. The Supernova? Oh, really? I only fought Teostra a few times. Teostra Nuke can kill you. I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, because you have basic weapons and armor. Yeah, there's that too. And I didn't do anything else crazy. But yeah, I think that difficulty in the game is something that can always be added later on. And making a good foundation for building a Monster Hunter game, like, I think that they should treat Monster Hunter in a lot of ways, not like a live service in the way that Fortnite is a live service, but in the live service way that Grand Blue Fantasy Relink was live service, or like kind of Baldur's Gate 3, where it's a single-player, buy-to-play game, but they're going to add in new content. Like Baldur's Gate 3 recently added in like subclasses, for example, right? Like, that's the kind of stuff that I would want to see. And I think the criticism of the game being too easy, maybe that's true. But also, when I see somebody playing with AIs constantly, like, well, yeah, it's going to be easy if you're playing with the AIs because you're effectively doing a 4-player hunt. I'll tell you this. I have failed a 4-player hunt, I think, once. Other than that, I've never failed a 4-player hunt. And it was against Raging Brachiodos, and I think people just died too many times, right? That was it. Like, you basically never fail them. The Black Dragon? Well, no, because I solo the boss first. Safi Jiva? No, we killed Safi Jiva in one run. Because we played with this guy that had light bow gun, and was like maxed out, and he just like basically soloed
I just need fucking 2.
So like that's not what happened. Like we farmed the fuck out of him.
What do you need?
And so I'm trying to think. Yeah, you never did our Arc Tempered Velkhana? No, for sure. But that's like late post game content. Like that's super far behind. And now if you get carried, no. It's because
I
basically
think I'm walking away from your
Monster
ass.
Hunter, one of the big functions of Monster Hunter is being able to preempt movements. And when you don't have to preempt movements because there are multiple targets that the monster can be facing,
beautiful.
the game becomes exponentially easier instantaneously.
No.
Like it becomes
No,
instantaneously easier just by that feature and just by that function.
Disguise now.
And so you might have gotten carried, mate. Game's trivial with a good
but
team.
see,
well,
this
no,
is so much
I'm
farther
not talking
ahead than
about,
I am, lad.
Like when I'm playing, like with the Sappy
Left like a
Gigos
little
when I was
waddle
playing
through the
stream.
woods, you know.
But like in just a,
Why the fuck are you sitting?
I queued this multiple times off stream even. And like off stream, I farmed the fuck out of Raging Brachiodost in order to get like the like his like I think it's his head or
Instead
something like
of
that.
where Questy is
it's like
just
it's called like the
constantly
warhead or something in order to make his sword.
showboating.
And so I farmed that off stream and I got it. And I remember I did it like 7 times. Yeah, I did it like 7 times.
Questing
and his reactor,
add-on, but like nobody
and I think we
Lich
failed
King
it once,
with
and that was it.
Questy. It's been absolutely
So,
terrible. The only reason
I
why
don't know.
I
You
would
two have played Monster Hunter
West.
World on Burn Release?
No,
adapt the true world experience? Yeah,
No,
I think
the reason
so too.
West.
Sweaty Monster Hunter players are crying because the game made the game more welcoming and enjoyable for new players. Yeah, and I think also like some of the things that like Monster Hunter players that were like very good and like more experienced with, like that's less important. Knowing monster positioning and monster animations is less important when you can.
I wasn't joking when I said I was going to go do the tree mission.
Like the greatsword. Like giving that tool to the greatsword makes the greatsword way more fucking powerful.
Blowing around about getting a fucking pearl.
So I think that's it. This happens every Monster Hunter title. This isn't new, guys. Yeah, even a Sword and Shield gets clashes.
Don't you
I think almost everyone does. The game is trivialized through skill and knowledge. It's over.
So should I wear this disguise?
Yeah. And so, like, if you're an experienced player, I think that's probably what's going to give you a lot more insight. But I mentioned 15 hours to beat the game or 15 hours to beat low rank. I don't know. I'd have to go back and double check. Fire this guy. It's really embarrassing to say they reviewed it on PS5 Pro and not mention a word about performance on it. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true too. Like, yeah, on PC, the performance was pretty problematic. We get it. You're a veteran. Damn. Yeah. And I think, again, like, do you guys see my point of view with, like, how I'm saying that when you start reviewing a game, when you start designing a game for your most engaged and most serious and most hardcore audience, you effectively make them your only audience. And so, like, if you make this game and you build it on, like, all the people that play World...
And the reason why I recommend getting
like,
Atrix Plus is because of its enhanced quest log feature.
Basically,
so,
right?
first of all...
Or, like, Crucible Knight, early on, like, super early on, obviously. Like, it's not a hard boss fundamentally, but it can be if you're underleveled. A lot less people would have played it, right? And, like, that's not really the way that you develop a good game. And so making difficulty scale with the amount of like people that have played the game long term is always a big mistake, because those long term players will always find ways to challenge themselves. They will always do it, and you don't need to worry about that.
Pointer?
Is this the same IGN that gave Veilguard a 9? Yes, that's correct. This game is worse than Veilguard. Yes. Yes. That's the way it is. Yeah. Level 1 runs, no hit runs, yeah. So apparently this game came out with a pretty big demo today. Take a look at this. This is Gothic 1. They remade the entire game. I never played the original.
What's your story? Why'd they throw you in? Look, usually I'm the guy who gives the green bus the rundown. But it looks like cut us out from the valley, so I have other things on my mind.
Pissing me off!
Let's try to find somewhere we'll shelter.
Lay down!
Our boys sighted a shadow beast near the canyon. Wait,
Indecisive
shadow
fucking
beast?
dog!
In the flesh. One of the many things in this place just waiting to rip you to
I
bits.
buy all your shit! You still chew the fucking cardboard, you retard!
Aren't you? One of our crew,
This is looking good. It's looking big good.
Here, but so far, nothing.
Last time I saw him, he went on about how
Chew your bone!
talking to him in his sleep.
Sorry,
God
in your ears.
Is he real?
It's big good, try it. You guys think it's mid? I could try it out, see if it's any good, right? I mean, because I downloaded the game, I got it ready, and I could try it, see if it's interesting. Why don't we try it out and see if it's any good? I downloaded it. I already had it ready. Why don't we see if it sucks or not?
This mission's easy.
It
You
doesn't
just
hold
sit
up.
here.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's find out. Love the original graphics. Yeah, we'll see how this is. Because the trailer for it originally looked really good. Like, I really want to like this game.
Literally all you do is sit there, dude.
Okay, so let me go settings and game. Okay, camera preset, default, classic, default. Turn it down.
0 ever.
Okay. Audio, text language, subtitles on, file size, aiming speed. How we keep that
I'm gonna
down.
go run and turn in
objects outlier. Okay, that's everything.
The
right?
missing fisherman.
Yeah, it is. Display.
Go do that.
Borderless.
Since I'm already on
Desync is off. Frame rate is unlimited. Okay. Field of view. I can change that when I'm in the game. Motion blur is 0. Bloom intensity, anti-aliasing, saturation, contrast, brightness. I'm not going to change any of that. Quality present. Alchemia overdose might only work on very high-end hardware. Well, then let's fucking do it.
Might as well, right?
Everything on max. Let's set the fucking computer on fire. Okay, and all this is good. Controls, WASD, look around, 1 and 2. Throw. Lock on target, okay. Alright. Space.
You're close. Take a left. Go down.
Interact, okay, all this is fine. Yeah.
Right, it's gonna be at the sand.
Seems good. Attack 1,
There it
attack
is.
2,
A
attack
stick.
Q and E, dodge and parry is control. That's fine, okay. Dodge is alt. Okay, this is gonna be kind of annoying. I'm not gonna change all the settings or anything like this. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, guys. So this demo just came out today. I don't really know what to expect from it or if it's any good or anything like that. But we're gonna try the game out. We're gonna see if it's any good. It's called Gothic. It's a little loud. Hopefully that should be better. Alright, let's do it. This demo is an isolated prequel experience created to show some of the main features between the Gothic Root 1 remake, and since the game is still being worked on, it can contain bugs and glitches. The full game allows the story and structure. Okay, got it. Story takes place in the mine of Cornus. A penal colony has been violently taken over by its prisoners after a barrier spell went astray. The inmates now live in interdependency with the king, who needs them for magical blue ore, humanity's last hope for a losing war against the orcs. You are Nias, and you only have arrived in the colony. Welcome to your new life. It's an open world RPG, okay? That's nice.
Still alive? Good. I'm Diego. I'm not. No one in here cares about your name, lad. Unless you give them a reason to. Look, usually I'm the guy who gives the Greenbloods the rundown. But the rocks
We got
cut us off
Braun.
from the valley, so I have other things on my mind right now. Our men are coming to clear the path, but knowing them, it's gonna take a few days. So you should find yourself a place to camp until then. All clear?
Where can I camp?
Where can I camp? Somewhere in here? No. This exchange zone belongs to the old camp. Until you're one of us, we can't let you wander around here after dark. Just try to find some bullshit. Our boys sighted us.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. Sure. Welcome to the colony.
Really?
Alright, so now we're in the game. Okay, let me see if I can turn down the sensitivity real quick. Game and aim speed. I can't turn it
How do I tell what level my
farther
pet
down,
is, or
can
does
I?
it just level up with me?
Uh-oh, looks like I can't. Okay. Well, I guess in that case, I'm just going to turn this all the way down to 800 and do it like this. and moves very, very slow, but that's all right. Okay, so let's take a look at the game. All right, F. What's this? I got a pipe. All right, great. That's just what I wanted. And what inside of here? Okay. What about in here? Chest. Okay, let's take everything.
Alone light your path.
All right, that's easy enough.
How may I help?
I can steal the potatoes. Okay, things are looking really good for me right now. All right, let's look around. I think visually the game looks pretty decent. And this is the highest quality graphics, by the way. Okay, and then so you can actually cook food as well. Okay. I can just steal everything? Nice. Okay, great.
Yeah, what the
And
fuck
let
are
me
these
see
remains,
here.
bro?
So if I talk to this guy.
Busy, Freshy. Diego told you what to do, didn't he? Piss off.
Oh, gotta just kill the fucking bears, I guess.
All right, let me go back and I'm just trying to explore around and see what's going on in the game. Okay, let's go outside. What the hell is this? It's a brush? Okay. Timu's Skyrim. Really? Can I go in the water? Okay, can I dive? Probably control, right?
Did you already find the remains, bro?
Dive. See?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Was it?
Okay.
What? Dude, no shot.
Greetings.
Oh, you actually got a lot of breath.
Good luck, friend.
Can I go down here and loot stuff?
You're almost level 10.
So one thing about this game that's interesting is that... Oh, I got a rusty sword.
Should I go inside of his hut,
okay.
maybe?
Is that there's really not a lot of light ups.
Like, should I be going inside of the hut, Hunter?
Let me actually, yeah, you guys are right. Let me go ahead and do this real quick.
I've been killing the owl beasts.
Move this up. That way you guys can see better. Okay.
Fuck, man.
There's no fish? They went extinct. This is in the same world as Avowed, apparently. Okay, so that's the cave we were at before. Let's look around.
Did you go inside his hut at all?
Okay.
The ravaging ones?
Can I take fall damage? Not really.
I've been killing them all.
Okay, let me look at my inventory. So if I want to put this sword... Okay, I can't. Nice.
Ain't no way you just died.
Okay.
Did you die?
Alright, let's move around.
Oh, so you just had to kill yourself?
Yeah, I can go up to here. It's slow? Yeah, it's very... The game is very slow. Okay, what's this? Can I move it? No, I can't. Can we talk to this guy?
Hey, you.
Yes. What do you think I'm doing?
Okay.
Freshy, huh?
Oh.
Didn't know one.
See, the Tofa is right outside the fucking door, or someone's knocking.
If it wasn't for the rock slide, a couple of our lads would have been right there to welcome you.
I've been killing everything.
Anyway, if you're ready for the valley, you gotta wait till our men clear the path.
You're welcome for leveling your ass
Nope.
up.
Too dangerous to climb, I know.
I'm gonna end up slaughtering this whole island before I fucking find this fucking remains, aren't they?
I'll be on my way. Okay.
I'll be on my way. Sure. Good luck, Greenblood.
Great. And so let's go down and kill him. Can I? Oh, fuck!
Oh, finally, I got the fucking remains, brother.
I can't even load the game. What the fuck?
Oh, were you actually being nice and
Bro, he deleted me out of the game.
Oh, well, thank you.
You have to save manually?
If it seems like I'm not being nice because I'm trying to catch up with levels.
I mean, I didn't know that. I had no idea. Okay, well, that didn't go very well, did it? Okay, well, I guess, I mean, it's probably not going to take me that long to get back to where I was at, is it? I feel like a fucking idiot. I had no idea that was even going to happen. F5 might be quick save. I don't know if I want to press that.
Still alive. Good. I'm Diego.
Okay.
I'm not. No one in here cares about your name. Unless you give
We have to listen to this again.
I'm the guy who
I feel like such a fucking actions have consequences. Well, I mean, I
have other things on my mind right now. Our men are coming to you fast. Find yourself a base. Where can I camp? Somewhere
Right click to skill dialogue. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Let me go loot the potatoes and everything again, and can I save? Okay, I'm gonna save the game right now. New save.
Probably.
Okay, select. Okay. All right.
You're too far away.
So now we can actually do what we were gonna do. Yeah, okay. Let me go back. I'll try this. Is it F5? F5 seems like it doesn't save. If I look at, say, load game, it looks like F5 did not activate any sort of a save, you know, action.
If I can't, I'll be pissed.
You lost the potatoes? It's okay. We just got them back.
I said if I can't get the quest,
potatoes have been returned. We're gonna get the sausage. Now we're speed running, guys. Okay, we've got to get back to where we were at. We don't even need to worry about these guys. Already talked to them. It didn't even do anything. So. Okay. They didn't implement quick save on purpose. That's so stupid, if that's true. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, quit doing that, dipshit.
Okay, so we got the sword anyway, we're fine. And who knows, that's probably not even true. You have to play smart? Not really, you just click the save button, don't you? I mean, it's not really a big deal, is it? I mean, I feel like if you can save whenever you want, you might as well just give people the option to quick save. Like, if the only thing that's the difference is like, it's the same as like how like my viewpoint on Kingdom Come Deliverance is that if you play Kingdom Come Deliverance and you want to save and you don't have those Schweppes or whatever, all you have to do is close the game and it saves. And like,
you seeked my help.
I think that's garbage.
Oh, the cape? Did you really want to know?
I do. I think that's super
better than
super
mine by
garbage.
2.
Okay, what's this?
Bro, I saved your ass. Don't
It's
even
so dumb.
lie.
Yeah, it's just stupid. But anyway.
Look at it. Doesn't it look so cool?
Let's keep going.
Look at that nice
Doesn't
little
matter.
red cape. Huh, I don't mind it.
A meat bug.
Looks pretty nice.
Oh, you're supposed to step on him. Okay. All right. Bug meat? Oh, that would make sense because it came from a meat bug.
Oh, look, I can see the exclamation point. Bro, why does your character look so tiny?
Okay. There's one thing here is like a lot of things like usually in games
your
like will
screen.
light up that you need to loot. And this game, that doesn't really happen unless you get really close to stuff. Take all.
Oh, is that
okay,
an
did I get
add-on?
anything good? I got a pick lock and coins. And a few arrows.
How do I use it?
Yeah, there's like an object outliner. I'm not seeing it. You turned it off? Oh, really? Settings. Display, maybe? Graphics?
Graphics, maybe?
Don't see it. Game?
Oh, I'm not trying to fail the mission here. So.
Object outliner. I will turn this on just so I don't miss anything.
Actually, 7 o'clock.
Okay. Let's go. Let's take the low road. Is this a survivor game? No, it's not.
The walk going so good so far. I'm gonna eat some cookies.
Nothing else I can loot over here, right? What about these blue rocks?
Fuck it. Cause I'm a fat man. Na 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 na.
Save the game. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. So true. Okay. Very good decision.
Let me see where. Actually, never distance. 2. Close.
Who's this guy? Drax.
Hey. Oh, that's honestly quite a bit better. Yeah, I don't feel like I have to strain my eyes to look at it.
Yeah, true.
Is she running back?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, she actually joined in fighting, huh?
Apparently there's a shadow beast out here.
Mm-hmm.
There is. We saw it too. It's a big bloody bastard.
Oh.
Hey, why don't we make a deal? You help me hunt that flock of scabs, and in return,
She doesn't enter the fights.
Makes sense.
it's well shown. What do you say?
How do I know this isn't a trap? What's in this for you?
What's in this for you? You look like you could kill those scabs yourself.
Ain't you a wary one?
Yeah, true.
Good. First, I remember
Shut
what
up.
it was like to get tossed in here and have everyone trying to fuck me over.
I knew the SP.
Nice.
If it turns out you're at least a little less useless than the average freshie, I might just tell you to piss on what Diego probably told you and try joining our camp. The new camp instead. Where you don't have to... That can wait. First, we hunt.
Okay, let's do it.
Deal. What's the strategy?
There ain't one. Those birds
hey,
are
bud.
as dumb as rocks. So you charge in and make short work of them. Just
Looking
don't
spiffy,
let
of
them
course. Can't you
surround
tell?
Tell me
All
when
right.
you're ready, then we go.
That lovely red cape I took from you.
Let's hunt.
Let's hunt.
Music to my ears. You got a weapon?
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, dude, you took my
Follow
boral.
my lead.
All right, let's do it. Shit!
Look.
Oh my
making sure my
God.
pet had its heels.
Jesus! Okay. They kill you in 3 hits? That's crazy!
Man, I don't mind if you just focus on
Alt
the
is
pet.
dodge? Okay, 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 let me try it
I'm
again.
supposed to be close to fights anyway.
Hey, you.
Wait a second. Just got that.
Okay, let me go to this. Deal. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, all right.
No, figure out. I got bowling tomorrow, so I'm gonna be on.
Let me loot some stuff over here. Okay, so you can get your arrows back whenever you shoot stuff. That's kind of cool. Okay. What about this guy? Can I loot him? Oh, you're just looting all the arrows yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm still not.
Okay.
Woo! +1 stamina.
Anything else over here? Maybe save after combat? You're right. I can't. It don't let me.
What? The gauntlets I just got from completing that mission.
Maybe I have to put the weapon down.
The next we meet.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all.
Hey!
No inventory space?
Good job.
No, no, you didn't.
That's some sweet mounting.
With you.
You know how to gut? Well, never mind.
May the stars guide you.
Hey, come to think of it.
Do you have to do it again?
What brings you here? Goddess, watch over
One of
you.
our crew, Jorah, has gone missing. I think he's somewhere in
You're
the
texting
canyon.
Vinny.
Rats is looking for him right now. I'll see you at the campfire.
Okay. What was the guy look like?
What does your friend Ratford look like?
My
Hello.
size, black hair,
Be
big
careful.
mustache. He wears
Good
the
luck.
same armor that I'm wearing, so he should be easy to spot. Bring him back down
Easy
here
enough.
when you found Jorah. I should have the fire and dinner ready by then.
We got a what?
Oh, by the way, I'm Drax.
No
Okay, cool.
shot, dude.
Let's go.
There's no shot. What?
Well, that looks really nice. Damn.
Seriously? That's the thing?
Water, not so much.
So, because you didn't accept
let me see.
that
All
I
right,
was
save
pushing
game.
her along.
Let me save again. You guys, this is F10. I don't think it's F10 either. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so I can eat food and that gets my health back. Is that right? Melee, food, heal, duration 1.
Well, you don't care for small eggs?
Oh, that's big good.
Why did you invert it to a raid?
Jesus.
Why'd you do that?
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, you. Look at that. Fresh face. They just throw you in?
They did.
They did. Well, then, welcome to the colony, I guess. What's your name? I'm Cargo.
Nyrus.
Good to meet you. Hey, listen. Why don't we chat for a bit? You could tell me the latest from the outside, and I can give you some advice that will help you stay alive here. It's just that I've been shoveling that bloody rubble all day, and I'd kill for a distraction. What do you say?
I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, I just don't want to go through like a massive dialogue dump.
No.
Okay, let's go to the other area. We're gonna go over above that bridge now. I wonder if you can go down there. You probably can. Okay.
Oh, now I'm in deep. Now I'm in deep.
All right, let's go over the bridge and we're gonna see how this goes.
Help me, Pet. Help me.
Brother, load and speak with them. It's Ellen Porte as fuck. I can't trust what people are saying. I'm just gonna do what I think is a good idea.
Ooh, that was a tight knit fight.
Okay.
Between a couple mermen. Doesn't take much for you to get fucked up from one guy,
This
huh?
is probably a point where I'm gonna save.
Dude. I mean, 2 guys. Like, one guy fights super easy.
Okay.
2 guy? Oof. Don't get caught slacking. Fuck, man.
I guess I should probably eat more of these, right? If I want to get my food back.
Give it that 1-2 real quick slap. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Oh, so now you can see my pet?
Oh. Okay.
Hold on.
It's a demo? Yeah, it's a demo. And
What
it
the
doesn't
fuck?
start... Oh, fuck!
It shows you... Yeah. Got into a hell of a fight.
Got it.
Really?
Nice. Okay. All right. We killed both of them.
As I say, I'm a DPS.
That was really good. Okay. Let me go ahead and loot this too.
Oh, he's got a scroll.
All right.
He's got a scroll, bro.
Is there anything else good that was over here? It looks like there's not.
You're fat.
Damn. I didn't even see those fucking things. I'm gonna be honest. I can't see shit.
But I'm getting XP from killing shit. I'm trying to catch up, man. You literally left me in the fucking dust.
Did that not work? Gamma?
Elune Adore.
Okay, now I can just barely see. Okay, essence of healing. I guess I probably should use
Gotta
that.
make sure we got that duel before we get off, you know?
Use a torch? Oh, yeah.
We did every 10 levels, so... We can consider the fight at level 7, fucking level 1. Just fight at level...
Torch. Okay, so it's at 3?
Ah, I was trying to do missions, boy!
Yeah, that's a lot better.
You wanted me to fucking play the game? I'm playing
that's
the game,
way better.
motherfucker.
Should have used that earlier.
Bro, once I get the scorpion, dude, I'll use fuck anytime we fight. You know what the scorpion does, right? In PvP?
So after I use a torch, I can't reuse it?
No. No, it paralysis and disarms.
It's lit? Okay. Well, it's also a video game, so it's hard to know like what's legit and what's not. I have multiple torches, so this is fine.
What brings you here?
Okay, let's go.
Need help? Go with water, friend, or the Alliance. Be careful.
You should heal and save. I should. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of missions.
Watch your back. Off with you.
What?
Okay, let me eat this. Nice.
What'd
Okay,
you
now
do?
I'm full health.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Oh, I have to save. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Here we go.
He really wants someone to fucking punch his lights out. Oh wait, does that mean I gotta go back to Hearth? In order to learn these new skills?
Find rats. They should be somewhere in the canyon.
Okay. I guess I have to go down there and talk to that guy again. I feel like that's clearly the next option. Okay. Kill scabs already, or did you already do that? I did. I killed them. They're dead. Okay. No, that's Kirgo. Okay, so that's a different name. Climb up. Wait, I can do that? No, I don't think so.
You're still. Oh, that's right. You had to re-escort her. That's right.
It's not that guy. I think he's dead.
I just happened to look over and I was like, oh, damn, this poor motherfucker.
Yeah, follow the yellow paint. I don't know where to go. I have no idea. It said go down to the canyon. I don't know what the canyon is. I'm right to the mine entrance.
Oh man, what an upgrade on my fucking bow, bro. Oh, thank fucking God.
Is there a map button? No. If I press M, at least the map button doesn't come up.
This is Warlord's Resistance Lane.
Oh,
honestly,
I see.
I don't know if I want to
It's
switch
maybe,
right now, dude.
Maybe it's up there.
I'm pretty, yeah. I'm
Okay,
pretty
I didn't know you could
into
do
this
that
right now.
Can I assist you? Till next we meet.
Dude, you're so ecstatic that I am. And I'm over here like, yeah, I'm down to become level 85. And you're
over here.
I don't know if I could.
Seems like there's
It's
not
like, bro,
really.
what the fuck? Well,
May you find what you seek.
Okay. You don't have a map yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
is that how Vinny's leveling up, or is he just actually like pushing?
Dionysaka.
I can't see anything.
Imagine not knowing.
There's nothing here. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Oh, this must be the guy. Okay.
The
I'll jump
abyssal
off, yeah.
depths. Interesting place.
I'm nine.
You don't look like you're from any of the camps. You a digger? Or did they just throw you in?
For Vinny is.
I'm new.
Chronokai
Okay.
Christo. Yes. Your friend Drax sent me to help you in return for a place to sleep at your camp.
Did he now?
Oh, you asked
I don't
him?
need any help, especially not from a wet lettuce like you. And I sure as fuck ain't gonna have a stranger sleep by our fire.
So he didn't do the cheap. He didn't do the cheap man's way.
What an asshole! Watch your fucking mouth.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Big mistake. Come back sometime.
This kid one shot. Okay. Well, that didn't go well at all. Well, shit. Later on, you can kill him. Let me see if I can kill this guy. All right, I'm gonna take out my weapon this time.
Where's this warlord, man? I'm trying to find the warlord.
Why can't I move? I can't move my character. I couldn't move. This looks awful. I'll give it one more shot. It's turn-based? Wait,
Oh,
no, it's
along a
not. I don't think so. Is it?
I'm retarded.
Okay.
King's honor,
That's
friend.
something, I can
Light
tell you
bless
that much.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's try again. If I can move away and do something.
What? Oh, you're looking at Steak?
Okay.
Oh, I know where the
And
fucking
I can't
I know
move
where
my
the warlord is.
Okay, I don't want to
feel
play this.
stupid
It
now.
sucks. Yeah, sorry. It sucks. As soon as I attack, I can't move my character. I can't move back and forth at all. This is garbage.
May the stars guide you.
Yeah, well, we had fun. That was a great time, right, guys? Trash game, yeah. And mainly it's a scripted death. The combat just sucks. The movement's weird. Like, I'll probably, I would be willing to try this again when it comes out, actually, right? To play it from the beginning and, like, maybe try to put an attempt on it. But, like, it just doesn't feel good to play. Like, that's really all there is to it. It just really does not feel good to play at all. And, yeah, it's a quest character you killed. The game is cool. Well, like, if it's a quest giver, then I
stick with the sauce.
I don't know. Like, it's just not for me. Sorry to say, guys, just not for me. The game movement feels slow. Yeah, it feels awful. Like, for me, if a game doesn't feel good to move around in, I just don't want to play it. You didn't talk to your trainer. He'll teach you sword skill. Well, I'm not gonna know that, right? But yeah, I have no idea. Gothic starts you out as a scrub. You learn real combat moves later. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let me see here. I'll look at a few more of these. The originals have there? Yeah. Is combat clunky? Yeah, I think it is. Personally, I really didn't like the combat. And to me, like, when I play combat for a game and the game is like bad, that to me is the that's it, right? Like, I'm immediately done with it at that point.
I don't even care if the weapons are. I found
if it's clunky and like bad combat, I just immediately quit the game. But it's disappointing, right? Hopefully they can get it, they can get it planned out and like fixed for when the game actually releases. And then that way, it'll be better, right? Need stamina? Well, no, it's like you didn't do anything. What did you expect?
I have 2 of them.
So, okay. Oh, you might not have understood because you weren't playing the game. Basically, after I did an attack, my character was rooted in place, and I couldn't move my character or activate my dodge button. That's why I quit the game. Like, I quit the game because it wasn't working, right? Like, that's the reason why. It was a scripted death. Well, that's stupid. Is scripted? Like, yeah, I don't know. There are no scripted deaths? I'm very confused. It's because you haven't trained? Combat is bad on purpose until you train?
Greetings for the Alliance.
If I attack somebody...
Light bless you.
And then I can't move my character... I'm going to think the game's bugged. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's retarded. Like, maybe it is because I attacked other NPCs and it was okay. But I have no idea.
It's too slow to
either way, this is another Skyrim lagging moment for you. Maybe it is. But either way, yeah, done with the game. Don't want to play it. And yeah. That was a great time. Great, super fun game, guys. Really fun. And yeah, it's that simple. And the vibe of the game was great, though. That's the thing, right? Is like I really like the vibe of the game. I just wish that it was I wish it was more fun to play. It's a shit game. Why are you explaining yourself? Yeah, it just sucks. But yeah, you already finished the demo. It's not that long. Basically, they stop you there because the NPC is important for the demo. Oh, is that true? We know you're an easy player. Hard games are not for you. Well, this is hard Dark Souls. I think that I like games that are challenging, but I don't like games that are hard for the sake of being hard and games that are punishing. So, like, whenever a game has, like, time-wasting mechanics in it, like, for example, like, you can't quick save and you die, and so, like, then you have to go back and redo stuff. Like, if that happens and I feel like it's janky, I immediately lose interest in the game and I just instantly quit the game because it's just not fun for me to play. Yeah, it's like Dark Souls 2. Yeah, basically, right? This chat's coping so hard. The game looked terrible. Yeah, it's just bad. But anyway, and people conflate poor design for difficulty these days. Yeah, I think that's true a lot. And again, I think I'll probably play it on release, and hopefully some of those problems will be fixed. But other than that, we'd have to wait and just check then. But that's the way I see it. They matched the old game perfectly. It had all this jank. Well, there you go, right? But anyway, let's see if there's anything else I was going to look at today. I think that was pretty
just
much
killed
about
them already
it. I was
on
not really going to do a
me.
whole lot of other stuff. I'm trying to think if there is anything else I was going to look at or do.
What the fuck? Now I gotta wait for them to respawn.
I think that, yeah, the Channel 5 thing, well, I'll probably watch that tomorrow or so.
Bitch.
But yeah, there's definitely that.
This is level 9
Odessa. No, guys, it's not going to go back up. It's not going to happen. React to a video? I mean, Skyrim? Bro, chill out. Yeah, even more people got yeeted from MSNBC. The racist, they're calling it the racist purge. Wait, really? Let me see if I can find it.
Now we're stuck waiting for the respawn. There's his dead body right here.
Where is this? Where the fuck did it go? I don't know. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not it. Wait. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, yeah, I'll look at that probably later on. I'm not going to look at it right now, but yeah. So they're firing racist leftists, but most leftists are racist? Yeah, that's why they're firing most people. What's your favorite game to kill a quick 30 minutes? I don't know. Like, I'd probably have to think about it and figure it out myself. But
how long does it take for a fucking
I have no idea.
Named enemy to respawn?
But yeah, I mean, how are they racist? Well, they were categorizing groups of people based off of their race and then attributing negative attributes to them. Like, for example, like that white tears and like how white men and white women cry in order to get attention. Like, if somebody said that about black people, they would be immediately fired, and it's not even a question, right? Like, if you like, it's like there's no even thinking involved here. It's just automatically bad.
What's that?
Vampire Cyrus, perfect to kill 30 minutes. Yeah, maybe, right? She said that, then cried the next day. Yeah, there you go. Your brain just goes back to browning white. Oh, you're totally brainwashed? Well, what about this is brainwash?
Well, do you know how long it takes for a named enemy to respawn?
I'm very confused. Yeah, what's a form of brainwashing that I've had happen? Yeah, from not reading Reddit. Yeah, bro said fascist. Yeah, fascist. Probably. Yeah. So what is it exactly?
Okay.
Yeah, show us the messages. Well, let me just let him explain what he's saying. Watch Bernie's speech in Nebraska. Doing excuse to consolidate power. Yeah, it's just like your typical person. So, like, if this person can't explain themselves, there's no real reason to listen to it.
5 copper. Nice.
I'll give him a second, and maybe he can explain himself. Uh-oh.
Wait, we're already... I can't target you.
We're really not going to have a single response.
Oh, there we go. Now I got the fucking target after you hurt me halfway.
Oh, here we go.
This is fucking rigged.
You always go for right-wing narratives, right-wing talking points, talking about nothing from that angle. So what did I say that you disagree with? Like, because I just started saying something. Like,
the game wouldn't let me target your ass. Yeah, let me fucking...
Like, because it's not about, like, an idea being right-wing or left-wing, right? I mean, like, why are you even thinking about it in that context? Shouldn't you think about the idea independently?
Oh, okay, yeah,
like,
yeah, I can tag you.
Or, like, some sort of, like, something like that? I mean, I don't understand that. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's like, I don't think about it from that perspective at all. And I'm trying to just understand, like, what it is. Give me a second.
So you know that you have to stay close to me. That's the problem. You know.
Left-wing racists and neglect rampant racism from the right wing. Give me an example. What is the... Oh, this is just somebody's making fun of my appearance. Give me an example of me neglecting to talk about like racism.
Fuck out of here.
An example of that? Because like that's fine, right? I can listen to this, but like yeah, let's find out.
Nah.
Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, because I'm just asking for one example. That's all. I mean, maybe we'll get one. I mean, probably not, but you know. It's neither of these people have any sort of. Okay, here we go. I think he typed something. Your whole news and getting information is right-wing bug over DEI, calling people racist.
I want to just turn this question.
You always stories about some mundane shit. So what did I say that was wrong then? So like you're talking about right-wing narratives, you're talking about promoting fascist, like what was the fascist propaganda that I promoted? And I'm totally brainwashed. Like it sounds like I'm just not talking about what you want me to talk about.
So yeah, we just go turn this question, right? Yeah, we go turn this question.
Like I mean, as usual, like I'm literally just asking like for an example of something that's bad. Like it should be so easy, right? Like because you're repeating the same thing that like we've already established that you think that I'm like a right-wing person or something like this. Like we've already established that. You've said that already. Like what's the reasoning for it? Because you cover nothing but Trump without any opposition arguments. Okay, so like let me ask you something. If I played a clip of me disagreeing with something that Trump said, what would you say if I played you a clip like that? Because you obviously know that I have one, right? Because you probably watched before, you've been following for 2 years. So like you know that I could do that. So what would you say as a response to that? So we could just speedrun this. But again, this is another person that's like, if you get called out on something like this, there's literally no...
I was just following you, and you know, I'm like, oh shit.
The roach dog, yeah, just ban him. You have played clips disagreeing with Trump, I admit.
Oh, is this where we get the key? Is where we just gotta find the key,
did you just lie? Like, I don't understand. So, like, well, what is it? I don't know, because I feel like that's not what's happening at all. They want you to go back to play WoW. I don't know if it is, if it's that or not. I have no idea. But I'll give the person a couple more minutes to explain it.
Oh, that next crossbow I'm gonna get is gonna be fat, brother.
I think that's the way a lot of people think. Yeah, and that's a big problem, I would say. It really is. That's politics 101. Yeah.
Well, that means you can open up one of those things, right?
Making is not agreeing with them, but the fact that when you listen to Trump says, but not what the opposition says.
Also,
well,
look at that.
Because Trump's the president and they're not. Look at YouTube channel. It's not about Trump stuff.
Yeah. So just go slaughter them all.
Purging DI when it's really just a consolidation of power, and you promoting the angle that he's getting rid. So, you think that Elon shouldn't be firing people from the government for doing like nothing? Like I'm very confused by this.
What?
Because like USAID never really had any power. Like for example, right?
Oh.
Like what's the consolidation of power that's happening? Like how's power getting consolidated?
I remember you.
And I think that also, like, you're just mad that I'm...
Yeah, I know, Band-Aids.
Like, you need to really sit down and think about what the actual issue is that you're happy about, what I'm saying, and what you disagree with. Because it just seems like... It seems like this is one of those people that when you say something like this and they start hearing things they disagree with, they just basically... It's like they stop thinking and they start seeing red, and that's it. You know, there's not really a lot of, like, logic to it or thinking to it at all. I think that's what's happening. Because, like, I don't think that this is something that's, like, it's not related to Trump or anything else. Like, it's just, yeah, I think the government needs to get rid of a lot of people that are a waste of time. Like, or a waste of money. Like, of course I would agree with that.
Oh, yeah, I finally got a key.
I'll let him respond like
yeah, it does. I knew that.
Like, then we want to move on. You have no idea how these government institutions work, so don't pretend you do. There are a lot of inefficiencies in government bureaucracies, but getting rid of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
It was weird.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's mistakes that are made.
So we got
sure,
5
definitely.
now.
So I have no idea how they work, but you're telling me.
I've been literally straight.
So you know how they work, and I don't know how they work. I worked at the federal government. I don't know, maybe you work at the federal government too, but like I actually did work at the federal government, and yeah, a lot of people didn't do a lot of work.
That's right.
So like how do you like and also like how much like do you think like you need a PhD to understand that the government's wasting money and wasting time? Like, I mean, really, is this really something that you think that you need like some kind of like fucking arcane extreme knowledge to figure out? Come on.
We're gonna go with the focus increase for my pet. Yeah. Increase the focus regeneration of your pets.
The dude just got fired for sure.
Yeah.
I think maybe he got fired and so now he's got more time to watch. You think maybe that's it?
We're gonna start off with that. So it can attack quicker and take the aggro even faster. Alright.
I think I know how they work better than you. Do you think CFPB was a waste? It was a few institutions that protected customers from fraud and abuse. I don't know. I think that there's probably people that work there. So like, and this is the problem, is that while I think that the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau should work, I do question their effectiveness, because when you've had these financial scams with, like, for example, multi-level marketing for years, and you've also had all these crypto scams, like, where are they being protected? And why are there all of these new tricks and new scams that happen all the time?
I'm pretty
like,
sure we all get
for these free trials that opt people in
to
paying for things indefinitely? Like, where is this effectiveness being seen?
We do show the chest,
What about
right?
whenever people buy a product and then the product is turned into a license and then the license is revoked for reasons that are completely arbitrary because it was, quote, in the terms of service?
No, I need one more.
Okay, well, where's the protections there? So, like, how are we supposed to just automatically agree that because the name of this bureau is good, that every person working at the bureau is efficient and useful? I mean, don't you think that's kind of a fallacy of thinking? Like, I don't understand this at all. You think giving the richest man in the world, whose wealth secures all this power, is a really good idea for getting rid of waste?
I got a key, I might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, so you need one more, or did you complete it?
Yes.
Okay, good shit.
Exactly.
All right, let's, where do we turn
100%.
these
Why?
in?
Yeah. Yes.
Over here? Exclamation is over here. Nope. Yeah. Oh, dope. Let's go.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You're down the rabbit hole? Well, you could tell me why it's a bad idea. I mean, that would be...
Oh, dude, I got so much to sell, Hunter.
This is the problem, right? Is that the only
Thanks to Vinny
arguments
giving me
that
all
you
these
have are
bags.
It's the insinuation that the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is everybody that's working there is efficient and useful. And then when I explain things that I think should be consumer protections that are not, you then shift over to Elon Musk. And then you're talking about me being brainwashed.
Self-sufficient?
And no, I think that I looked at the way, like, for example, like, I
do
looked
I
at the
need
way
to
that
keep...
Twitter was run.
Oh, should I open the
Musk,
clams?
and now with Elon Musk, and I think Twitter is improved and it's a better product. And so, like, this isn't an opinion that I've arrived at just because of, like, Fox News or something like that. It's something that I've arrived at because I'm looking at what I believe to be reality, and I see it this way, and that's where I'm making my decisions. And if that's a problem and people don't see it that way, that's fine. But at the same time, it's not as simple as saying that I'm brainwashed.
Nothing but clam meat. God damn, bruh.
He's the one in charge of these cuts. Well, I don't really understand. So, like, I feel like if you have a lot of money invested in this, CFPB used a slush fund collected from targeting financial institutions to support radical advocacy groups. Yeah. And so if it's so much better, why don't you call X its real name? Well, doesn't that kind of support my point of view? That I'm not completely drinking the Kool-Aid because I'm still calling it Twitter? Because you would assume that if I was a complete ideologue and I just totally agree with everything this person says, then I would also call it the new name. But I'm not doing that either. So there's like actually like that argument is the exact opposite of what you think it is. So anyway, basically now brainwashed. And so, not that I think I'm doing this guy, but you can disagree with something and still be in an echo chamber.
Bitch!
Did you know that? There are also levels
My
to this
crossbow
dude.
does.
That I think that either of you are choosing to ignore. We can name many.
18 to 20. Oh, dude, I need to change my two-hander.
When people are actually asked to defend any point of view, because you disagree.
Where do I go for that thing?
Doesn't mean you're above getting fooled by propaganda. Yeah, but like, don't you think that it's kind of problematic? Is that, you know, we've been having this conversation now for like a few minutes here.
You're somewhere on my thing. Hold on.
And you haven't been able to express what that propaganda is.
First aid
and the
trainer.
only time that I kind of drill down and I talk about one specific thing, you immediately go to like one more broad piece of propaganda that Elon Musk is bad as like this amorphous concept.
Alright.
And then whenever I say, oh, well, you know, I like what he did with Twitter, so I hope that he does that with the government. Like, why is it that...
Good help! Should I pick up a mining pick or anything?
It's very confusing to me what's going on.
Hunter?
Warm wishes to you.
And also, like, agreeing with somebody more often than not doesn't mean that you're brainwashed by them. Like, there are people I'm sure that you agree with more often than not. That doesn't mean that you're brainwashed with them. I mean, it doesn't really make sense.
How do I become a cook? I'll become a cook. You know what? Fuck it. I'll worry about it later.
I saw the new WoW Mythic Plus game, Fellowship.
That's what I thought.
It's the upside of Mythic Plus and none of the downsides for grinding stuff. It's kind of dope. Yeah, I might try it tomorrow. I just don't really know yet. Yeah, I'll let this question respond a couple more times,
level,
but then we want to move on. It's being brainwashed using, Elon Musk gets subsidies from the government. Maybe you should have started there with the spending cuts.
Fuck yeah!
Well,
now I'm just 5 bars behind you.
Subsidies to companies is a bad thing entirely.
No,
I disagree on that entire premise.
What?
I think that some subsidies are good and some subsidies are bad. Shouldn't you look at what the subsidies are and then look at what the value out of that subsidy is, rather than just say that that's bad?
I need to... What is this? Oh, that. Okay, put that there.
I mean, I never thought that.
I want to...
It doesn't even make sense.
You know what? I could just sell
Looks
this
like this person's done replying.
I want to buy a weapon. Where's the weapon?
I'm not really surprised, but... Oh, no, he just typed
buy a
weapon. I'll read it again.
Yeah. I need to replace my two-hander weapon.
You keep saying random shit, but Elon
That's a
and Trump are
trainer.
central to this
Wait,
argument.
do trainers
Him cutting
maybe sell gear
institutions, Trump
too?
getting rid of the Joint Chiefs of Staff to replace them with loyalists. You act like all this cutting.
Nope, they don't.
Yeah, like every administration does this, and they replace people. Like this is very
so
very common.
I need to pick up all Beast Mastery stuff, right?
Like, I don't like this happens all the time.
Alright, so Beast Lure, Train.
Isn't that every president?
Dismiss, Feed, Kill, and Tame. All been correct.
Not to this level though. Yeah, but I think
might
that's
as well
a good
pick up
thing.
Parry because it's a passive.
Like so, if you come at it from my point of view, I think that the government is corrupt, and I think that it's corrupt at a core level. And because I think it's corrupt at a core level, I would want to see more cuts and more removals. I think that's what that's how I see it.
Oh shit.
I'll let this person reply though. Every president replaces people when they come in. Last term they accused him of this whenever he did it years into his presidency instead of at the start. Why would you want to work with people that would work against you? Well, I mean, there's some people that just work at a separate goal, right? Why wouldn't Trump want to get rid of people that would obstruct his mandate? Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it doesn't even make sense. You think it's a good thing because you have a fundamental lack of understanding of how government institutions work. You ignore Article 1 of the Constitution.
So yeah, where do I buy weapons, Hunter?
The purse, not Elon Musk or the executive. Okay.
Hunter, I need to upgrade my two-handed weapon.
Well, I mean, that's a decision for the courts, right? I mean,
Please.
like, I don't. The thing is that you're not going to make a bureaucratic or a legal argument to me that's going to make me think that the government. So basically, what you're saying is that even if it's also like, what is the fundamental institution, fundamental lack of understanding is. I think also a lot of other people do too.
See you later.
No, I don't.
The power of the purse. Yeah, I'm not sure. Congress sucks dick at handling the purse, purge the system. Yeah, I think there's that too.
What, who am I going to? Fucking Vane?
Article 1 of the Constitution, like, yeah, you just have to listen to that. Obviously you do. Yeah. But
I said I was going to cook.
I think
I'll cook when we go back to
the executive branch has a number of like different things that it can do as well. And if there's something that he's doing that's illegal, I wouldn't want him to do that either.
Where?
Right? I mean, like, yeah, obviously that's bad.
Oh wait,
but, like,
where are you?
If I'm talking about results, yeah, I'm very happy about it. Made public statements saying that they will ignore the courts. Okay, then that's bad. I don't think they should ignore the courts.
Yeah,
they didn't say that.
Do those.
And also, I feel like didn't Biden say that he was going to ignore the courts? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. This feels like it requires a bit of proof. Yeah.
Oh, inside the tent?
Biden bragged about defying Supreme Court.
Oh, I found the merchant that sells weapons!
They use DEI as a stupid excuse to cut as many employees as possible to get less government workers, which means more power for the executive. I don't think that cutting out like park rangers and stuff like that makes the president more powerful. I'm not seeing that. I don't think that's true. I think it's ridiculous.
I'm gonna buy the walking
stick. I'm not seeing it.
What?
The workers are no longer there to undermine him. Oh no. Yeah, either way.
I've really been using a 2 to 4
Trump said
damage
multiple times to listen to the courts, but will immediately submit an appeal. Yeah, I've seen that too. President Andrew Jackson evicted the Indians, supposedly saying Chief Justice Marshall has made this decision, now let him enforce it.
Alright, so
I
do you see the guy who I need to talk to?
Jackson doing that too. But anyway, this wasn't really for DEI or anything like that. I think this is just a person that like goes into chat and like just wants to fight and argue constantly. I don't really want to deal with somebody that's like just sitting in chat arguing the whole time. Yeah, obviously, like if he's breaking the law or saying something that's bad, that's fine. But I don't want to have people that are like constantly argumentative or trying to like tell me that I'm brainwashed and stuff like that. And again, I think that a person like that...
Dude, I can't believe I got 20k damage over your 9.9.
You're not really getting banned for disagreeing. You're getting banned for disagreeing and being disrespectful and rude. And so, like,
yeah, damage
if you
done
just
thing.
kind of replied by, I don't agree with you because of this.
I'll show you. I'll show you the.
But if you want to make it personal and call me stupid or something like that, then no, I'm not going to really put up with that. There's no reason for me to put up with that. And also telling you that you know nothing while constantly getting everything that he says wrong. Yeah, it's a waste of time.
Oh, Hunter, we gotta pick up my new pet.
And also, like, disagree equals ban. Come on. Well, in a lot of cases, that is true. I mean, like, I actually don't want to have in my chat. I don't want to constantly argue with people.
I don't know if there's anything on this tutorial island
with people about everything
that's going to compare to the moth.
I don't. I don't want to do that. Like, it's annoying to me. And so, like, if somebody's coming in echo chamber, to an extent, yeah. I mean, I don't want to have.
I wonder what creature. I can't remember, but it wasn't going to be a scorpion.
No free
there was
speech.
A fucking creature I wanted as a pet so bad when I was playing as the goblin.
Like, yeah, if somebody wants to come in and disagree with me, like, constantly and do that, then yeah, absolutely.
I can't remember. It was fucking. It was something
annoying. I don't want to deal with that at all.
Creepy and cool. Maybe.
There's no basis of his argument, as always. Yeah. Disagree was banned was annoying about Hassan's chat. I mean, I think that there's a lot of people that disagree sometimes, but sometimes people go.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have bought the walking stick. It's got a fucking sword.
Now Juicer comes in. Yeah, respect other people's opinions. Yeah, no, I'll listen to people's opinions in a lot of cases, but that doesn't mean always.
I can
when
sell
he's
it for
sitting there
more.
saying, calling you dumb or saying, listen to me, you're wrong. It's just someone being passive aggressive. Yeah, exactly.
Teach me how to cook cookie. Apprentice cook. Train.
But anyway, let me see here. What else was I gonna do?
That's all I can. That's all I can do.
Type Trump in Hassan's chat and he banned me. Literally, is that it? You got banned for typing Trump in his chat? Yeah.
Here, let me just
but
fucking follow
anyway,
you
no. He could start off by calling me a fascist. He deserved it.
And then
yeah, and in general, like if somebody wants to do that and get into other stuff like that, that's going to probably like I'm just not going to.
So in order to up
there's no
it,
reason
right?
for me to deal with it, and that's it.
So I need to.
The best part about all this is
I have
when Republicans go too far and bring
cloth,
family
right?
values
What do I
garbage,
do?
you'll be getting called a communist every day for pushing back against it.
How do I use a cloth
well,
in my inventory
the thing
to
is
make
that
first aid?
that's always how it is.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
all.
like I think that there's
Create.
a lot of people that have been kind of captured by like cult-like thinking because of that. Yeah, it's gotten really bad, I would say. Do you have faith that Trump is firing the correct money sponges? No. I think that he's probably making tons of mistakes. But I think that the mistakes are worth making in order to achieve a greater goal.
Are you gonna keep cloth yourself?
I think that you're absolutely gonna have people that get fired who shouldn't be fired.
Damn, I shouldn't have sold my eggs.
Absolutely.
Fucking fat cunt.
I mean, there's gonna be collateral damage with anything like that, and like I'll just straight up tell you that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
I need eggs for the start of the apprenticeship.
Yeah, you're on the
Literally,
right side,
dude.
the wrong side. Yeah, I guess so.
I go to
Let's
my
see.
profession,
Anyway,
I
yeah,
click
we
on
had a new
cooking.
demo for this game. I can play this for like at least a little bit. And,
yeah, I need
and fuck around with it.
stringy
And,
wolf
then
meat.
We'll go back and maybe do
chunk
some
of
stuff.
boar meat, or
I think Trump may be
baked
overstepping.
eggs.
If he's overstepping or not, yeah, there's a new demo. Then that's up to the courts, right? That's not my decision.
So
And
what? Do I just
don't-
open my
I don't
fucking
claim to know
inventory
enough
and
about
do
that.
something to it?
And I also think that 99.999% of people that claim that they do not understand it. Yeah, they do not understand it at all. And so, like, I think that's how it is. Mecha Break open beta. Yeah, I saw that. Anyway, yeah, we did a new, what do you call it? A new demo for this game. A new update. I don't know, like, how much new stuff they added in or not. Let me see. I guess I'm gonna go to this, and I'll try it. Okay. What is it? It's called Conquest Dark. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
That's right, you said I could look at my pet. What am I supposed to look at?
They did actually change shit. They did.
Okay. Oh.
Okay,
Serpent swiftness.
Fuck, I don't even know
dive,
which one to go with
great
now.
Stamina, natural armor.
Geez. Okay, we're gonna go with a hunter. Because the rerolls are just random, I think, at this point.
DPS, motherfucker.
Let me go back and double... Oh, shit!
What was your...
Okay, let's go with this one. Actually...
I mean, this moth
Yeah,
is
we'll go
fucking
with this.
dope, dude. I love the way it looks.
Okay. Heavy armor, shields, savage tactics, survival. Okay, so we're gonna do with hunt. We're gonna do ranger. Characters on health and lives. Okay. All right, good. Each bleed sec- oh, this is all new.
It's probably gonna always be in
Okay.
my second slot. I ain't gonna.
All right. Let me kill
I'm
this guy
looking
here.
for a lost companion.
Okay. We'll loot my item. Hunter's bow.
Oh.
I think we're gonna do faster attacks. Yeah,
What
let's
does the
do
pet
faster
meter do?
attacks. Double shot chance is really good though. Let's do this.
How do I train my pet?
More energy per hit? Yeah, I don't know yet. Let me try it out.
Well, I got. How do I train my pet? And I wish to untrain my pet.
Try and kill as many of these as possible and level up. Little green things give me the levels. Okay, projectile amount, attack speed. Let's just go attack speed. Literally easiest decision of my fucking life.
Are those creatures?
Okay.
How did you look at that? How'd you look at that?
I'm trying to just level up more. Power shot. Yeah, we're gonna do ricochet 100%. Okay. Yes, that does way more fucking damage.
Oh, look at that,
That's insane. Okay.
I have
There's
nothing.
controller support already? Yeah, I don't know what they've added in. I haven't really been keeping up with it. So, this is the first time I've played it for a while, actually. Okay, we got it. All right, so we have movement speed, bleed rate, movement speed. All damage. Well, I wonder which one's fucking
Your
better.
guy looks like such
let's
a
get
brute
that.
when he's sitting.
Easiest game of my fucking life. Okay.
Oh,
and movement
dude.
speed.
His feet are just straight and flopped on the ground.
The faster I attack, the faster I do my attacks. I feel like that's what makes it really good. So we'll just do that. Okay.
I feel like you're like so happy that I said yes to playing longer.
One of the things that they're trying to... Okay, I think multi-shot... Yeah, multi-shot's insane. Let's go with that. Because if I'm doing more attacks, like, yeah, it's just, like, way better. Okay. And there's, like, a reputation thing that you can get, too. Like, I'll show you a little bit of the systems of the game.
That made it sound so rude of what I just did.
But, like, the guy that's... It's actually, if you can
funny
believe
like
it,
that.
there's one guy that's making this game. And, basically... Okay, give me a minute. I think burst shot seems the best, right? Seems the best, yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Jesus,
why would I have
fucking
that?
Destroyed. Okay, let's see. Critical hit chance, movement speed.
Hunter, you're the one that subscribes!
That's perfect.
You gift!
Okay. Super fucking easy.
No, that don't count. That's a gift. I ain't subscribing.
Where do the arrows
You're
come
gifting.
From? The sky. They're magic arrows.
No!
Okay.
It says I'm sleeping. Why does it say I'm sleeping?
Yeah, I don't know what other, like, stuff they've added in yet. I have no idea.
I'm not sure what.
Good fortune.
Are these mounts?
May your days be long.
Okay.
Your hardships.
We're just gonna do more attack speed. I think the faster attack speed, like multi-shot doesn't give me more energy, but faster attack speed does, so I feel like attack speed's gonna be a better bonus.
Of the past. The Legion will fall. Do not lose faith. The Naru
not
have
being
not
crazy experience. Like the bow sound? Yeah, I feel like the archer's like one of the... Oh, fuck. Okay, archer's probably one of the best classes in the game, I think, personally.
Oh, I can buy my eggs back. That's so cool. I'm gonna buy my eggs back.
Like, the main class that I have is, like, I don't have it unlocked in this. So I have to, like, get it.
Imagine.
Okay.
Hunter, why does it say you were sleeping?
Nice. No longer a warrior, Andy? I have actually tried to go and, like... Because, like, I used to always... So, I only became a warrior in WoW. Because before that, like, whenever I played D&D in high school and stuff, I was in the Dungeons & Dragons club in high school. I also didn't have a girlfriend or go to prom, if you can believe that.
I just don't want to lose my
Band of Primal
man.
Power, what is this here? Critical strikes have a chance to become mega critical strikes, dealing 10 times the normal damage. Okay, well that seems really good. Alright, well let's look at
Doesn't it like change every so few months?
Ooh, that's a lot of balls. Damn, he got fucking deleted. Holy shit. Okay, primary attack ability damage, 100%? That's fucking disgusting.
So we still technically have the goblins wherever they are.
I hope you find something useful.
Okay, dash.
Quartermaster.
Good health.
Okay, we'll just get that. Small F? Yeah, I don't know what that was. But yeah, anyway, like I actually used to always play wizards because I thought they were the best. And I tried to play a wizard in WoW, a mage, but
all prices here.
I'm actually gonna get fuck here? Okay. Oh, I have 2 dash charges. I didn't even know that. Let me get some more fucking levels. Okay, let's just do... I think we just go with, like, even more attack speed.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
This is effectively 12% more damage.
Your hardships few.
I think more attack speed's gonna be better, even now.
There's a question.
Even though we already have a lot of it, attack speed still builds my energy faster, so like logically it would scale the hardest. 4,000 damage crit is fucking insane. Like basically never happens. But like the thing is, like you can guarantee it to pretty much always happen on a boss.
But I have...
It's like in Core Keeper, like that triple damage thing.
24 silver.
That proc is like fucking OP.
I'd probably have a lot more if I did.
Shit!
Spam by my skills.
Okay,
oh,
we're
you
gonna get
spam
a chance for a healing soul so I can keep my health up.
Remain vigilant.
Okay.
Good health. Long
You wish to buy? Wait.
Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck I got hit.
Hey, we don't have enough.
At least with the mega critical strikes, I can do a ton of damage. Okay, I think just more projectiles is better, right? Especially if it's all projectiles.
You gotta fucking tell me
I have, like,
twice.
multiple attacks.
May I be of service?
Okay.
May your days be
It used to be
long.
30 minutes.
These fuckers dodge every attack.
Be kind to those less.
Okay. Jesus.
I want to look at pets. How do I look at pets?
Okay, well at least now I'm getting the health back, and so I'm recovering. Should be okay.
Collection, yeah, I know what button. Press. Oh, there we go. Pet journal. I guess so. Oh, look! I can have a yellow moth. Now I already have a moth. Oh wait, are these pets that I can like use?
Yeah, the last beta or like demo that they did of the game went really well. Like people, like it was very well received. I was actually surprised. And let's go.
How do I get
with,
this
guy? Fuck. I think we'll go with just more projectiles. Yeah, I think that's just obviously the best option, right?
For those less fortunate.
Yeah, like the demo was really well received by players, and so like it'll probably come into early access kind of soon. Okay, here's some fucking... I think this is a new boss or something. Okay, I have to really watch and pay attention
You wish
to what's
to
going
buy?
on here.
Trade?
I need to get that mega crit on her.
Dionys Cata.
Nice! That was fucking easy, holy shit. A rune, wait, what the fuck? This is new. This is very new. Okay, well, crit chance is going to be way better because that's going to multiply off of the 10x multiplier. See that? This is a big numbers situation.
All right, so I'm not following you.
Okay.
Oh, dude, we gotta go so far up. I like how I look up what's the best DPS pet in the game,
like
and people go just get a fucking
with building
wolf.
a character in like any game. It's like you want to have things that scale off of each other, right? So like you want crit
that's
chance
just
and
absolutely
crit damage
fucking
because
boring.
they multiply each other,
I'm
right?
definitely not gonna min-max that hard in a game.
Movement speed, recharge rate, dodge chances. Let's just re-roll this. Yeah, I'm gonna just get multi-shot. Okay.
That's where I started Goblin.
Yeah, this does look like it's a lot cleaner than it
tailoring.
was.
So
Okay, it's 1 minute.
Vinny's a
Probably the
tailor?
hard part, right? Yeah, of course it is.
He made bags.
Yeah, having that really big crit
that's
thing
what I
isn't
meant.
very good unless you have like super high crit chance. Oh. Watch out for that. There we go. Looks like I'm about to get another level too. Okay, got it. Another multi-shot. Okay, solar damage, bleed rate, movement
Definitely
speed.
not, I'm definitely not there. I'm way ahead of you. I open up my map and you're literally like a couple clicks behind me. I like dead ass, brother.
Monster projectiles are too slow. Yeah, they speed up in the later levels. Like, this is still one of the very early levels in the game. So it's not really supposed to be, like, super challenging or, like, super hard. These things are fucking, like, these things are just insta-fucking kill you.
Leatherworking.
Okay. Jesus.
What's up there?
I got a lot of stuff. Wow.
I must know, 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 I must know. Hunter, pick up the 2 quests next to you.
Okay, not too hard. Well,
no,
no,
like, he's not doing it.
And I'll tell you that, like, you can kill these guys.
See, portion of me just wants to have a mining axe.
Reaper and Vestigian
the fucking
Archive.
mine bullshit.
Oh.
But
that's right. Yeah, I suggested this because I couldn't figure out how to play the game. Yeah, I remember this. Because I played the entire game with no...
Yeah, I tried to go jump over the
with no
wall
upgrades.
and it didn't work out very well.
And I was like, wow, this game's insanely fucking hard. Why is it so fucking hard? Okay.
It's fucking stupid.
I don't know if they have the other classes in the game or not. I'll do this one. This is the 3-star one.
Oh, fuck. Right. No, I gotta go this way.
Let's see if I can beat this guy.
Look at your...
Here we go.
Don't worry, I'll keep walking.
Alright. Attack reach, bleed rate. Let's just go with that. We'll go with bow as well. Same thing as last time. Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Oh, this is a really, really slow one.